welcome everyone to Totally Online Gaming Group's Twitch channel for our 5th edition D&D campaign, The Blackest Heart. We're glad you guys could join us. This is a little bit low tech because, pardon my French, or don't, fucking Florida weather. Storms roll through in the afternoon, and it fried the connection, or like one of the pieces of equipment that connect up the internet on the outside of my house. So the actual internet service provider has to go and fix that. So right now on my end, I'm operating off a Wi-Fi hotspot, so I don't have the bandwidth. So thankfully, Eurydices has graciously helped out and is doing the streaming end of things for us.
The holiest of Wi-Fi hotbox.
Yes. So we're a little bit low tech as far as we don't have all the the normal cool graphics for our stream for this game, but I still think we're gonna have a fun time tonight. But we got to start out as always with a shout out to our sponsor, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies.
Oh boy, our lovely friends at Critical Hit Gaming Supplies are still sponsoring us. And yes, I know it's a surprise. This time I'm doing the ad read again. So Critical Hit Gaming Supplies has all of your dice bags, dice trays, game mats, miniatures, and anything that you need for your tabletop RPGs. Now, if there's a specific mini that you want and it's not in their shop, for instance, let's say you want a transposer animal, you can always go to their Contact Us on their website in between their My Account and Cart, and you can send them an email about it and get into conversation about that. Now, if you go onto the store and you see something that you do want and you go to check out, make sure to remember TOGG 15 for 15% off of any of your orders. TOGG or TOGG 15 for 15% off. Back to you, DM.
All right, so thanks to our sponsor, Critical Hit Gaming Supplies, and thank you for taking care of that there, Jacob. That's awesome. A couple other quick announcements. Tomorrow, as always, is going to be our collaborative build stream in Tailspire, where Klein and I are working on the Wizard Academy map. So join us for that. My internet should be fixed by then tomorrow. They're supposed to come and do that. And this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be episode 4 of Heart to Blackest Heart. If you're not a Patreon patron of ours, which please check out our Patreon. I think that should put it up right there. Please check out our Patreon. If you're not a Patreon member, the only chance you're going to have to really see that Heart to Blackest Heart episode is this Saturday live as it is, because we don't put it up in normal podcast version. So once it's gone from Twitch, it is gone. So the only way you can get it is if you become a Patreon supporter, where you'll have exclusive access to it there, because we do post it there. So that is a way to check those out, where you can kind of get the inside scoop on the characters and what their plans are, what they're thinking, and how the character or the player was thinking and feeling during events that have occurred in past episodes. So be sure to come and check that out. We also have some other things coming down the pipe, possibly, that I'm not going to say too much about. Just know that there could be some potential fun things happening for the community, so I want to make you aware of those. Keep your eyes peeled and hop into our Discord, or check us out on Twitter at TOGG Roleplay, or Instagram. Check us out there. I mean, all our social media should be listed out below in the panel, so you can check those out. So for news and information about upcoming things. I think that's about it, unless anybody else has anything.
You can check me out most days on Dragonfire45 on Twitch, because I stream mostly Minecraft, but I'm doing some other stuff, some Red Dead soon, and yeah, hop on over to all that. Back to you. Jeff.
All right, Rogar. Yep.
Back to you.
You know what, I may start
now
making
it's
it canon. Yeah, I may start making it canon in our game
Oh,
that
sheesh.
Jeff is just the name that everything gets that we don't know the name for.
Yeah, you can
don't do that to me, damn it! Don't you dare do that to me.
I still love the fact that we just start asking God questions.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Oh
great.
yeah. Yeah, but you
God.
can check me out on Fridays at Absolute 20 Pod. That's where I stream my D&D campaign. As a DM.
Yeah.
Back to you, boss.
All right, boss.
Alright.
All right, so without further ado, we bring you the Blackest Heart.
Woo!
Yes, and we are back. So, to remind everyone where we last left off, I'm going to start out with just a little brief snippet of it, and then I'm going to throw it to you guys to fill in the rest. Basically, the party was continuing their travels north towards the Shifter Kingdom, and they began discussing plans. Plans that involved a couple different things. Plans involved in what they were going to be doing when they got to the city, and plans for the future beyond that Jacob and Rogar brought up. Now, you guys can fill in the rest.
And then
Wow, that
Jacob
was
decided to do a dumb, wants to use the stone, and now we're risking total zombie annihilation.
No, no, that's not quite how it went.
No,
Yes,
what
but
happened
no.
was Diana, the night that they had stopped for rest through the second pass, Diana had stayed up on the first watch with Eurydice, and they tried to do a religious meditation essentially to get into the star field rather than using the stone. It then got discovered by Diana that the stone itself decides what does or doesn't go in and out of the stone itself, including the star field. Upon learning that, she got scared and had woken Jacob up, and what went through Jacob's mind when she relayed the information was...
Jacob?
Are you putting it over to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your mind, of course.
So, the idea that came up to Jacob was, after learning and hearing the kind of just scared reaction to what is going on, Jacob began to delve into research on what this entity could be. As things went on and as he kept trying to think through it and writing down in his notes in his book, there was one name that kept coming back to him.
Okay. So what I remember is that Diana asked Eurydice if she could meditate, and asked Tenebris if Tenebris knew anything about the stone. Eurydice meditated, and she got kind of like this feeling of a heartbeat, and that the stone controls the input and output of the life force. And then she told Jacob that, and Jacob thought, and then the only name that came to him, only thing that came to him
Diana was the one that got that information. You didn't. Diana figured that out.
Eurydice did that.
No, because you didn't roll high enough.
No, you did. You found out the thing with that it might be sentient.
Yeah, because it controls what it puts in and out.
No,
Diana was the one that
with the star field. Eurydice figured out that it actually controls the input and output of life force.
We learned specifically that the stone was that, which is character knowledge new.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as
Player knowledge, you guys kind of had figured all that out already.
Now, as time went on and Jacob went to thinking through it, one name kept coming back to him, which was Jeremiah.
Was a bullfrog.
It made him realize that the most likely way and surefire way of getting any information about what this thing could be is to somehow get Jeremiah back.
Mhm.
That the night previous, Jacob had stayed up, and in a sense of a mixture of delirium and tiredness and wanting to make sure everyone was safe, he went to try to find the stone himself. To no
which
avail.
he tried to ask Eurydice, and Eurydice essentially went, "Yeah, no, I'm not helping you with that."
What?
Yeah, Jacob had asked Eurydice, "Hey, do you know where the stone would be on Diana's body at the moment?" Because
Oh
he
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
find it.
yeah. Eurydice was
And
just
Yuri
like,
immediately
no.
went, "No."
no.
And so the next morning, it was talked and discussed. This is probably what we should do. And Jacob had the idea of, well, if putting someone with the ring on into the place takes something out of the ring, who's to say the reverse can't happen? So that morning, they have set up a sort of ritual
They
around
sent
the three.
everyone a lot
With
of
protection stuff. A lot of protection
yes,
stuff.
and they sent everyone except a lot of people to go ahead up the mountain.
Yeah, we essentially only kept the people we know could legitimately take a hit.
So it was mostly the dumbasses. Because the dumbasses can take some hits.
Probably not Orion. He's
Yeah,
more-
Orion didn't
Yeah,
stay.
Orion has
he's
an
a little bit-
AC of 20.
Yeah, but he's also kind of
He may be
squishy on the
squishy.
hit points ends.
He may be squishy, but he has lots of things
He's
to
scared.
hit people with.
And so
Rasmus
boy.
sent Galar and her friends away
Mhm.
up ahead with Orion. I don't remember if Echo stayed.
Echo stayed. He can do some hits.
Yeah, Echo's pretty
Okay.
decent. He would handle it.
And with that, we were all in the process of entering the Starfield.
Okay.
Yeah, we had
Now
just
before
got-
yeah.
we had just gotten everything set up. Rogar put down essentially a protection circle that gives all of us our buffs.
Yep.
I gave Eurydice a bardic inspo, and then I also did the motivational speech, so everybody's temporary hit points went up.
Mhm.
And we had a plan. We had the plan that
Mm.
all Eurydice, Diana, and Jacob would be the ones activating and using the stone. Diana was going to lead Jacob, and Eurydice is acting as a bogey essentially. She's
If the stone is
purposely going to go in the
sentient,
stone with them to get the stone's attention and make a lot of noise.
if the stone is sentient.
If the stone is sentient.
Yeah, Diana, using Jacob's connection to her, is gonna lead him through the Starfield to find Jeremiah, because he's closest to Jeremiah, but she knows the Starfield better than he does.
Mhm.
And if
So
something goes wrong,
so Diana's kind of acting as a guide in a sense because she knows the way better than anyone. Eurydice knows it second best, and therefore is, as you've said, basically using herself as a distraction and a bait to try to allow Diana the time she needs to lead Jacob towards his goal of finding Jeremiah.
and we also had it set up that if something goes wrong, Eurydice was the first line of defense inside of the stone, so Jacob and Diana could get out. Because they trusted Yuri the most to be able to do that.
All right, good. So, before we head into the actual attempt, also describe what other things were discussed.
Well, we discussed a possible.
Particularly, there were two gentlemen in the group who revealed some information, and that the rest of you hadn't quite known before. Maybe had hints of, but weren't quite sure of.
Right,
Oh, I know.
Rasmus,
Yeah,
Rogar.
Diana was pissed
What?
when she was right that Jacob was hiding shit.
Oh,
She was so
yeah.
mad.
She
Mhm.
would have been able
They
to find
revealed
out if
their
she ever
plans
just
for a
went
cult.
out of their way to look.
And then it got revealed that Rasmus' family line has been known about or been a part of that group. It
Oh,
just kind
yeah.
of ended with his grandfather.
Actually, grandmother. That was something
Oh,
you guys
okay.
misheard.
It was the grandmother.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
I
was
thought
the
it was the
grandmother.
grandfather because we had talked about the grandfather out of game.
No,
My
yeah.
bad.
I let you guys talk and.
Ah, there's a person.
Oh. What a
How
freeze
did
frame.
that kick Jason off?
Look what you've done.
I just have the spinning wheel of death. There's Jason.
There he is.
Yeah.
Hello?
I feel like part of this
Hello.
is also his way of seeing how much we actually pay attention to things.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. It's 100. It's 100% how I check to see what you guys remember from the information I've given you, and some
Hey, we're
things I
doing
will
pretty
correct you. You are. Some things I will. You know, like little minor things like that. Like, okay, yeah, it's his It was his grandmother. Other things though,
Maybe not.
if you interpret them one way, congratulations on that. I'm glad that's how you understand it. But
Do
it
you
might
want
not
us
be
to
accurate.
also go over what we had planned for when we get to the kingdom, or worry
Absolutely.
about that later?
Yes. No, absolutely. This.
Oh god,
this
you
is a
really
good-
want to check? Okay, so
Yeah. This. Well, it's also a good refresher for anyone who is watching.
Including us.
For people who have for the very
I have it written down. I have it written down. So hold your horses.
Oh yeah, I have it written down as well. It's just all on top
I mean-
of my
I
dice. are all
wrote
on my
it.
top-
I
yeah.
wrote it. I know I wrote it.
I did. Want me to say?
Okay, here it is. So
I have
Diana,
my
Eurydice.
I have my notebook right here.
Yeah, so
So do I.
Diana, Eurydice, Antonio, and Agni were in charge of essentially information gathering and figuring out how the kingdom feels about things going on at the current moment. Galar, Rogar, Galar's entourage, and Lee were going to work on word of mouth, so like telling stories, getting information, possibly starting to leave those little inklings of an uprising within the kingdom.
Mhm.
And then Rasmuth, Echo, Orion, Cole, and Jacob were on the planning and preparations group, where to get into the castle, build what we need, find mainly like magical or other layout information. We also had the plan that Jacob and Eurydice, and I don't know who else because that was up to you two, were going to get arrested at one point
Near the end, and cause a prison
near
break.
the end, just before we raided the castle, so that way they could do a large jailbreak at the same time and spread the Diana's mother's forces essentially thin. During the infiltration, Lee and a couple of others were going to be focused on getting children and such away from the main fighting area, just in case it's needed. And then we also had the plan that we were going to use disguise kicks, disguise kits, disguise kits, and Jacob's seeming magic, so that way no one would know who we are at all. So there's no risk of my mother finding out that I'm in the kingdom.
Right.
Mhm.
Because that, you figure, would be a pretty bad thing to happen.
Yeah. And then I know the way to get into the castle. We're digging into it from the bottom, essentially, or at least there's a way we're digging in once you let us see the map.
Yep.
I will say I wrote down the teams in my notebook. The tunnel crew, underneath their names, I've written secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
No.
Secret,
Oh.
secret tunnel.
Oh, there was also, once we get information and figure a couple of things out, Diana had told Jacob specifically, if he's able to, she wants him to contact someone she once knew to possibly get help for bringing down her mother. And if they needed to forge any possible documents or information, Rogar was going to take that over to try and confuse or misinform her mother's people.
Okay.
I think that covers a lot of things in 20 minutes.
Yep, it
Sorry, I
definitely
tried to
does.
remember as
Oh,
much as I
no.
No, you guys did very well. One thing to also keep in mind is that you received some information basically directly out of Diana's brain, her childhood memories, as she explained to you a few things about the city, and specifically the castle and the layout, as Razmith asked her about a couple of things as a plan had been formulating in his mind. And what you remembered, Diana, that you put out to the rest of the group is basically that the palace itself isn't so much a palace. It's more like just a large home up built into the mountains. Because when you were growing up, your father and those before him were very much about, this is a city and a governance of the people, and while we are the royalty and supposed to be in charge, everyone should be treated fairly, equally, and why should I have this large, opulent, huge structure where I probably don't even see 80% of it half the time, when the rest of my people are living in small homes and things like that. And that's what you remember about it. You also remember telling that the entrance to actually get up there, however, was very treacherous. It is basically one pathway up the mountain that went across a chasm into the mountain itself through a cave system that wound up and around towards the front of the, again, quote-unquote palace, where you could then enter in the palace, and that the number of soldiers that could actually attack, even if there was a massive army, due to the way the terrain is, it would greatly limit them, which would give a strong advantage to the defending forces. So that is what you remembered and passed on to the rest of the party. Now,
I actually have a question that Shelby had that makes me wonder.
Oh, hey, that, yeah.
Yeah. Is Diana's family, quote unquote, mansion essentially? Because they don't have you said they don't have like a palace in the sense, but it's still.
It's a
Yeah.
large home.
Is it like
Yeah.
bigger than like
Eurydice's family estate?
Yeah, like the
Because Diana is royalty comparison, but they weren't as focused on.
Well, that's the thing, is your family estate, Eurydice's, is large and has sprawling grounds, and a lot of that is due to the terrain.
Good point. Yeah.
Is just very forgiving. I mean, you're basically in a combination of like wooded plains.
Yeah.
So they can remove trees and expand as needed. So you have your family home. Not that Eurydice can actually remember it,
Or
But if you-
remember too much of it.
too much of it. But if you asked Lee or any of the dumbasses, they could explain that your family estates were fairly large. Think like a Tuscan wine oligarch
Like,
back in
Oh,
Rome.
have you
okay.
heard
I
of-
know
Rome.
exactly what
have
hers
you heard
looks
of
like then.
Biltmore Estate in North Carolina?
No, I haven't been to that. So
Well, have you heard of it? Because that's pretty big.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
So kind of like
Um,
that.
Probably. People.
I was actually, my
people
brain
in
was
the area
thinking.
would probably have heard of it, but then again, there's other nobles in the area that they've heard of their estates too, because they're all large and opulent.
Yeah.
For some reason, my brain went to the estate from Peaky Blinders. I don't know if you've seen that show.
I have, but it's been a while, so I don't really remember exactly.
Do you
what it
remember
looks
the big ass mansion Thomas Shelby bought after he married Grace
like.
in the second season?
That would be a no.
Spoiler
send you-
warning
Like
for
I said,
anybody who hasn't seen it.
It's been a while. I've watched so many damn shows since then. But I will say this, that it's no Hogwarts. It ain't that big.
No Wars of Hogs.
Yeah, but it's a very large estate. Your family castle, Diana. You would actually the building itself, the structure itself, would be smaller than the estates over there in Brenphilis, the city, or near the city, where those estates are, because the whole thing about them is there's so much open space. Everything is large and sprawling. Yours, they had to dig into the mountain. Yeah, they had to dig into the mountain, and mountains that's closer to the size of yours. Your
Of
castle.
mine? Okay.
Yes.
God, that's a big ass house.
Eurydice's home
Is it
probably,
bigger than Redstone's?
that's the main.
That's the only important thing.
Okay, well, that actually, let me put
It gives me a size
wait.
reference.
Hold on.
Sure.
Let me put it this way, because I have to think in terms of Tailspire and how big I built things.
That's fair.
The Redstone estate is on par with Eurydice's family estate.
So,
or I should say,
like the
Aurelia.
picture I just sent.
Yes, like that. That's kind of like what the Redstone estate would be, and what yours would be, and other nobles around there. Your family estate is actually, think more that first picture you sent there, Diana.
But mountains.
No, with the
That's
kind
the
of
same
red.
place.
Yes, but just think of it from like that backside where you don't see. It's not quite as big as that. Yours was 2-story, but maybe about only 2/3 that size, because of just the amount of rock that needs to be moved.
You
in
know,
order
that's
to
fair.
build some-
If it's built
build
in the
something-
mountain, that's fair.
It is, but that's still a lot of space that's in there. That's what you remember, is what it's like. But I mean, honestly,
I also
in your,
don't know what
in
it
your
looks like anymore now, because
Yeah.
God knows what she did with it.
and you would know in your travels since then. You've seen estates, like when you went to the Redstone estate. Yeah, you saw that. That was like, damn, that's like twice as big as ours.
Damn.
It's huge. And then you've also seen castles that dwarf estates. So it's like, okay,
That is like, oh shit.
yeah. So that's kind of a little background in history about your family's home. Now, that brings us to where you
The
guys
now.
actually are. The now.
Oh boy.
Where you are attempting to do some shenanigans with the stone.
First, the way you keep describing things, my brain keeps picturing something more like this. Like built into the mountain.
I'm waiting for it to
That's a
load.
very
It-
modern take on it, but
yeah, I'm waiting for it to load. Think
oh,
of,
that's fair.
yes, except 2 stories.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and that second picture, I like that. Actually, kind of get rid of the bottom stuff, but everything above that, like that's kind of on the top. Think of that
So
built
like none of the
into-
garages, but up, but everything
Exactly.
else up. Okay. Because
Yep.
I imagine they
Yep.
would actually have some kind of an elevator system as well to get into the estate, not just from that one path. But that's probably something only the royal family has access to.
Not that you can remember.
Oh,
Fucking
Good now.
Twilight Princess.
More pictures. All right, so that's
Just
where
a
you
Good way to
guys
kill
are at.
30 minutes.
Anyway,
You're all in position with the wards that Rogar has put down. All of you getting ready and prepping yourselves mentally for the task at hand.
crazy.
So, what do you guys do?
Okay, so the way I'm imagining us standing is kind of like not a right triangle, so we're not not a right triangle. We're not all equal distance from each other. It kind of goes
An equilateral
Eurydice in a cute triangle. In a cute triangle.
Equilateral.
Please?
No, a cute.
It's very cute.
No. Anyway, it would be Eurydice,
Equilateral?
and then Jacob and Diana are across from her, standing next to each other.
So scalene.
Whatever. Math terms that I don't give a fuck
okay, you
about
know what? I
anymore.
remembered these terms in 5th grade, and now I just remembered them, and I'm,
Give yourself credit, okay? Give yourself
Exactly.
credit. That's good.
It's all coming back to school. Oh no.
equilateral,
Yeah.
scalene, and
Anyway.
isosceles.
But no, that's how we would be standing. Eurydice and Diana would be the ones holding the stone together.
Okay.
So the stone is resting on Diana's palm, and then Eurydice's palm would be under hers.
Okay.
So it goes the stone, Diana, Eurydice.
Mhm.
And then Diana would be holding onto Jacob's hand.
Okay.
And Eurydice is not wanting to make it awkward by holding Jacob's other hand. She's gonna put her hand on his shoulder.
Okay.
Jacob to kind of complete this odd shape. It's going to, instead of going out to the other, also put a direct link towards the stone of placing his hand on top of it.
Diana, if he tries to touch the stone, Diana's immediately gonna bat his hand away. Because she's like, no. You don't touch it.
Bad wizard.
No touchy.
Mine?
And then
Wait,
Jacob is
wait.
going to stand there awkwardly and just leave an arm at his side.
Yeah, don't touch the stone. And Diana will, cause she had to teach Eurydice how to do it. And God, that was awkward. Diana will ask Jacob, "Do you actually know how to slip into a deep meditation?"
If it's anything like speaking to things in my brain,
Not exactly.
It's kind of like falling asleep, but you're still aware of everything.
Give me a straight intelligence check, Jacob.
Oh,
Right.
can't I actually, a bit of information to add to the explanation for Jacob to understand? Think like how elves do their meditations,
Yeah, that's
but
what I was
not
kind of,
to recover energy, to connect to things.
that's kind of what I was just explaining.
dirty 20.
Say again, dirty 20, you said?
Dirty 20.
All right. You think you understand well enough the concept. Whether or not you feel like you can do it in practice remains to be seen.
Well, I get it. Now
Okay.
it's if I can do
When
it.
when we start this,
Airplane
focus
mode.
focus on your connection to me first, and I will guide you inside of the stone. Don't focus on trying to find Jeremiah or trying to look further into the stone. Focus on me and let me guide you. Which means you have to listen to me and don't do shit without me telling you.
Okay. I mean, what else am I going to do? I don't have an obvious direct link to the stone currently, so I wouldn't be able to even realistically go into it without a connection to either of the two of you. So,
It gets complicated once you're inside.
well, then let's just do it. Let's get this going. The less time that we spend in there, the better it could be.
Diana will turn to Yuri, and you ready?
Oh yeah.
All right. Diana's then going to tell everyone else around them, if something that is not ourselves or Jeremiah comes out of this stone,
And by Jeremiah, we probably mean either a person or a wiggly wavily thing, white light bit thing.
specifically a not monster looking spirit.
Okay, thanks for clarifying.
What, was my explanation not good enough?
Wibbly
Well, no, like I'm actually looking at you. Thank you.
Okay.
I didn't know what he looked like.
I also don't know what Jeremiah looks like.
I don't either. I just see
If it looks evil, or it looks like it will hurt you, or it looks like it might kill someone, kill it first.
I'm sorry. From this height, everything looks like that.
that's you have a good point. When you're short,
She's
everything
actually
looks
gonna point to Rogar and go, "You know the difference between a person and a zombie."
Yes, I will. Can I do that? Let me see. Hold on. Give me one quick second.
There's kind of a visible, obvious
Wait,
difference.
No. I was seeing if it
Wait,
counts
you-
as concentration. It doesn't. No, I can just divine sense if anything comes through.
Cool. If
Which-
it's bad,
That's
immediately
that's
kill
like,
it.
That's like one of the best uses of divine senses, because you can tell if things are undead, things like that, and that so if something's undead and it's coming at you malevolently, yeah, you're pretty sure you understood.
Yeah.
When I get back out, if there is
Totally
spooky,
close on
scary,
dead. Wait a minute.
when I get when we are done and there are spooky, scary stuff, Eurydices can use turn undead. So
Oh.
Diana's also going to add, do not touch the stone, do not take the stone, and do not touch us unless absolutely necessary, meaning you have to touch us to heal us.
Okay.
Otherwise, don't touch us and don't touch the stone.
Question: what if we have to cover the stone? Can we touch it then?
Throw something over it, do not touch the stone. If you touch the stone and something is already going wrong with the stone may quite literally suck your soul out of your body and kill you.
Okay.
It's why
That's not-
I'm the one.
That's not ideal.
Yes, and Diana's like, hence why it's in the fancy little magical markings wrapper.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Alright, well,
And Diana will then sit with Eurydices and Jacob so they can't fall over, and yeah, they'll slip into the meditation.
All right.
Diana is going to have a firm grip around the stone while her hand is laying on top of Eurydices.
Okay. I will first need from everyone who is attempting to enter the stone, whether it is directly or guided or however. Anyone attempting to enter the stone, I first need a wisdom check. Not a save.
Okay.
and
a
it's
check.
+5 from Rogar, right?
That's for saves only.
God damn it.
not
Okay.
checks.
That's what I was just gonna ask. What is actually added to this?
The
It is
the
just
difference. The,
modifier.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Eurydice
Yep.
put a guidance on herself beforehand.
okay. Okay. So you get an additional D4.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right. Bark.
Hey, I got a 21.
Okay. I got kind of lucky there. Because if you don't remember, I do have a level of exhaustion.
Oh
Ability
no.
checks advantage. I rolled 2 19s.
Oh my god.
So,
Nice.
21 in total.
17.
Okay. Okay. So we've got a 17, a 21, and what'd you have?
21.
Hold
Diana?
on. Wait.
21 as well.
Hold on. No, it's I got a dirty 20. I'm bad.
Dirty
my bad.
20.
Dirty
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Give me one.
I forgot to add my bonus.
Of -1. No. it's what, +4?
+3.
+3. Okay.
I got a 4
No.
for my guidance.
Okay. All right. So all three of you seem to be able to focus and relax your bodies. You find yourselves slipping into a state of relaxation, of feeling centered and calm. And then you attempt to project your consciousness out from yourselves and into the stone itself. Now I need wisdom saving throws from everybody.
This is where the math gets complicated.
This is where all your little bonuses that you're.
Oh boy. This
I
is
forgot
gonna
I
be a
had all of you
fun
turned
game.
down.
Okay.
So this is a wisdom save.
This is a save.
Okay. So I get +4, +5.
8 in total.
So I get +5 in total? No. I also get a
No, you-
1d4?
Yes, I have blessed y'all.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you
have
So
to.
it's for any
So-
save that the bless works, or is it just?
Yeah, blesses, savings, and attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
+9,
Yep.
and then plus the 1d4. Okay.
Okay. So
So I got an 18 +9 +3.
Do I have any advantages?
that's a very good question. You guys have the following. There are 2 advantages for everyone except Jacob has 1.
Okay.
So
Cool.
everyone else has 2, Jacob has 1, and that includes me. I've
You
got 2.
I got 30 in all.
Bad dice. I no longer
Oh.
trust you either.
Also, just to give you a heads up,
No.
Klein has helped me in the construction of the Shifter Kingdom Castle,
Oh, dope.
and he said if you're not fucking impressed, I get to remove all of the advantages that he has given me.
You gotta be careful
You
now.
know what? I will take that bet for myself because it's my kingdom. So I want to see if he lived up to my expectations for what I'm picturing.
Because it's not even done yet, and it's already it's pretty cool. All right, so
I'm excited to see it.
Oh, sweet. So,
what were the
the-
totals for everyone?
it's the
okay.
bless plus our original wisdom save bonus
Plus.
Mm,
plus the Rogar's 5, right?
Yep.
plus his aura. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So,
So-
and that was you used an advantage then?
Yes, I
Eurydice?
did.
All right, so there we go. Yoink. That one is gone. Okay.
So I got 30 in total.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 and got a 28.
Okay.
I rolled a
And
16 and I got a 28.
Okay. So,
I'm the most anxious, so I'm the most concerned about being safe.
Oh no, he's rolling dice.
I know.
Okay,
Fun part.
so Jacob and Eurydice, you take 37 points of psychic damage.
Shit.
Okay. Okay.
Diana, you take half that.
Okay.
So that would
They don't like us
be
there.
that would be what?
Half of 37, you
18.
said?
18.
Yeah,
Yeah. You take so 18 points for you, Diana, of psychic damage. As all three of you force yourself through what almost seems in your minds it's like a spike wall.
Oh, can I pause? You
sure.
guys remembered to give yourself 15 temp points,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's like walking through a wall of razor wire, trying to move through, or in a more D&D terms, a blade wall. Okay, like the
Question.
spell.
To Diana's
Jacob,
eyes, does this hurt worse than when her mother attacked her?
Absolutely. The pain is
Okay.
more intense. The actual amount of damage, maybe not. I
Okay.
can't remember how much you took then.
It's as
But
if
the
you
pain,
went through a mental prison.
yes, as you are going through, the pain physically, you feel like you have just gone through a fiery acid pit with razor blades and orange juice being poured all over you.
And
But
salt.
it was all, yeah, and salt, and
Acid.
someone slapping you at the end for good measure, whatever. But it's all purely focused in your mind. And as you break through to the other side of this, you feel as if a weight was lifted from you. You all take a point of exhaustion in addition.
Oh boy.
You have 2 now.
Mhm.
True.
So what does 1 point of exhaustion fuck up?
You have
Remind me.
disadvantage on regular ability checks,
Okay.
which means all of the acrobatics and those ones, as well as just your straight strength, dex, con, intelligence,
okay.
wisdom, and charisma.
Mhm.
So if I did anything insight wise, it would just be a straight roll.
Yes, exactly.
I am currently at half speed.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Two
Poor boy.
2 points of exhaustion is no joke because you get the disadvantage on your ability checks, plus your speed is halved. 3
Yeah, I was
points.
Getting the
fucked in
three
the
is
desert.
scary.
Shit's getting real. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
3.
fucked
That's
in
where
the
shit's
desert.
getting real. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had 3 in the desert.
Yep.
3
So-
sucks.
Yeah.
For sure.
So you do, however.
Oh,
as
I
your
hate
yes, go
to
ahead. Ruben.
interrupt. Jacob actually is resistant to psychic damage,
That's
Yeah.
right. I only take 8.
Right.
18.
but sadly, I
18.
will
18.
need to now roll a con save. I got a 12, so 18.
Give me a moment. I'm just bringing myself
Yeah.
back up.
You
would
need
be
to
a-
make a con save.
Because I take the damage as well.
Mm.
Why?
The way his
It's part of
bond
warding
works with
bond.
Jacob.
Yeah, it's warding bond. It's what
Oh.
it does.
Okay.
Is it
I was
the
so
horse?
confused.
I take 18, and I got a 12.
Okay, down 3
So I
hit
need-
points.
Yeah, I
you were
needed
doing your concentration.
yeah, so I need a
Yeah.
DC 10, so I'm good.
Yeah, you needed a 10 or
Excuse
higher.
me.
If you were good.
Okay.
You're excused.
Thank you.
So as the pain subsides and your consciousness finally kind of realizes where it is and what's around you, you do find yourselves once again, for Diana and Eurydice, in the Starfield. And Jacob, for the first time,
You
You
can
are
see
confused.
inside of it.
you can see this. It looks like what you have imagined the heavens to look like, the star charts and everything. A surrounding blackness with pinpoints of light everywhere, as if you were looking upon the night sky, but now up among it instead of on the ground itself. And
You can
it is-
see Yuri and Diana.
I don't know if are
Actually,
we all
yes.
near each other?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you can see each other. Your forms look corporeal. They look almost normal, but there is just a faint hint of transparency to them. Just enough, like you know that you're not actually there. It's not your actual bodies. It is your minds.
This is odd.
Yeah, no.
I told you it gets complicated.
Yeah. Now go get lost so I can summon the rock.
Well, it was more meaning I can see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah. Well.
Complicated.
Yeah. I forgot about that part. Honestly.
You're
I
in
forget
here
you're
with
blind
your
all the time.
head, not your physical body. So you don't have the same physical limitations that you would out there.
Makes sense.
You weren't born blind.
It's true. What color are my eyes then? 'Cause I don't know how that would work.
Magic.
Green.
Well, first time they've been green for a while. Well,
Aw,
mostly green.
that's sad.
Well, they're still green. They're just like a very olive green because of the scarring.
Anyway, go get lost so I can summon a rock.
Yeah. Diana, keeping her grip on Jacob because she would still be holding on to him.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to turn to him and go, "Stay focused on me, the connection that you and I have, and push towards Jeremiah."
Okay. Jacob will hold on to Diana, and while physically holding her, in his brain is just going to think, take us to Jeremiah.
And
Okay.
Diana, on the alternate, because she had a feeling he wouldn't, there might be hinky and phrasing.
Mhm.
She herself is going to add, "Guide me to Jeremiah's soul."
Okay. All right. So you guys are attempting to lead yourselves on the path to actually find Jeremiah.
Mhm.
And as you are concentrating this, I need wisdom checks from the both of you.
Oh boy.
Okay. And that's
Whew.
my normal. Okay.
And that's your normal wisdom check, and you're at
Which is
disadvantage.
now at
because-
disadvantage.
Okay. Do I still get that 1d4 from earlier?
Not on checks.
You were blessed. Yeah, blessed doesn't apply to checks. It's only
Okay.
Saving throws.
actually. Hold on. Let me double. let
Doesn't
me
matter.
double-
I gotta. Oh,
blessed
it's
is
at
on
disadvantage.
two.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang
Roll
on.
again.
Hang on.
Do I only get to use guidance once?
Guidance is a
Okay.
cantrip. You can pop it anytime you want. You can
Okay.
basically say, "I want to give
So-
myself guidance."
Okay, cool.
I'm very happy. The first one I rolled was a nat 20. The second one I rolled was a 19.
That's pretty good.
So
go.
I have a 21.
Okay.
Okay. 17 for a 19 total.
Okay, so now what I need to know from you two
Okay.
is exactly what are you doing with your quote-unquote bodies, your forms that are in here, while you are focusing your mental energies in the
Kind of
direction.
Imagine it was like a floating in one direction situation. You don't actually walk.
Jacob is he is thinking back to the lesson that he learned in Purgatory on if you can will yourself to a direction, you'll arrive there sooner.
You didn't have me do this last time, so Diana just, whenever the location she needs to go blips or lights up, or she is essentially purposely trying to find something, she's always just gone.
All right. Now, as you guys are doing that, Ulysses.
Oh boy.
Eurydice.
Yep.
In her mind, not in the physical world. She lets go of Jacob and Diana. She's separating herself so that they can go do their job.
Okay. As you do this,
Oh.
and you see them focusing, I mean, you can tell by, the plan that was discussed before and what they're doing. They're trying to focus their thoughts, their energies. And the physical forms, quote unquote, that you can see there, one moment they're there, one moment they are not.
Okay.
And you get the impression that they have moved in whatever direction that they are going.
Oh! Is that why Diana picked up on it so quickly in Purgatory? Because she had practice in the Starfield already, willing herself into places?
You can make that
Just tell me yes, so I feel better about myself.
you can make that assumption.
So in which case, Chiku could do it easy here. He knows this. Boom, 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 boom.
So that's what you see
Okay.
with your mind's eyes.
Well, now Eurydice. I'm pulling up my calculator just in case.
Fair.
Eurydice is going to think, I'd like to talk to the stone, please.
Oh,
This,
God.
this stone in particular.
Okay, give me a wisdom check.
Okay. I'm casting guidance on myself.
You got this. You
Yep.
got this.
It's at disadvantage. too, remember.
Oh,
Yep,
damn it,
you
it's
are-
at disadvantage. Fuck. Okay, that's so... It's a wisdom
And
check?
then- Yep.
Check.
Okay.
Straight up check.
With guidance.
Yeah, don't forget your guidance, your D4.
So... 17.
17. Okay.
I had a nat 20 on
As-
the first roll.
As you think that,
I was so mad.
as you think that, you feel nothing at first.
Oh.
Oh, God,
It
you
seems
really
like
don't-
long moments as you're kind of waiting and focusing your thoughts.
Just to add something stupid. Just as she's feeling this, Eurydice is about ready to bring out the invisible pots and pans and just start making noise.
Okay. And as you're formulating this image in your mind of what you're gonna do, a few moments have passed. It almost seems like an eternity of time, but it's only been moments.
Yeah.
And you haven't felt anything. But all of a sudden there is what's the word I'm looking for? There is an oppressive feeling, as if everything around you is squeezing down on you and weighing on you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel yourself almost like you're moving through molasses.
You
But
got
it's not your physical form.
It's
You
just
know
the
this.
mind.
It is your mind. Things just feel slow.
God, I already hate this. Mostly just me
And-
because my brain works really fast.
Right? I think it's an ADHD.
Oh, it's totally an ADHD thing.
And I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Does
You
does
have
your-
does Rogar's
you
save
have your glass.
save bonus go for
And-
everything?
The
Yes.
exhaustion
Okay.
does not affect the saves.
No, it does not.
Mm-mm.
And I get a bless for a save, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is on saves and attack rolls.
Give me a second. Let me do some math.
I know, right? There's so much you need to add. Don't forget, I did give you that Bardic Inspo,
Yes,
which works on
you
saves.
did.
It's a 1d10.
Yes.
It also works on ability checks.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot it worked on the ability checks.
Yep.
You might want to use that before it runs out.
I'm using the Bardic.
That's fair. Is it a D10 or D8?
The D10.
D10.
It's D10 now.
Knowledge in case I get a bardic
Hold on, give me
inspiration
just a
during
minute.
this.
I messed up my brain.
Quick maths.
Yes.
And don't forget the
So-
+5 from.
Yep.
So while you're working on that,
22.
Jacob.
22. 22. 22.
Oh, okay. 22.
It doesn't take me that
What
long.
did you roll
You
on the
are-
10?
On the 10, I
Come
rolled
on.
a 7. On my 20,
Oh, damn.
on the D20, I rolled an 8.
Ooh.
And you
So-
added. Do you not have a con save?
I have a con
she had-
save of +1.
Ah.
Oh boy.
So
And I got a 1 on the
As-
plus.
as you are sitting there feeling like everything is slowing down around you, you almost feel like slipping away, like letting go.
Oh no.
And
Mm.
like it would be so easy to let just everything about you
Disappear.
flow away from this one point and be everywhere. And then you steel yourself mentally for a moment and go, wait a minute, no.
I have shit to do.
And that draining feeling, you can still feel it at the edges, but it is now held at bay.
Okay.
And you do not suffer an additional point of exhaustion.
Yes.
Oh boy. It's gonna get scary.
Especially because you're the distraction. So you're going to be doing a lot of that.
Now,
Luck.
Jacob and Diana,
That's me.
as you are reaching out with your minds, what's your passive perceptions? Both of you, real quick off the top of your head.
Mine is 13.
I have a
13.
16.
16. Diana, you would notice out of the corner of your mind's eye, so to speak. And from the fact that you are experienced in this realm a little bit, that as soon as Eurydice let go and you and Jacob started focusing your energies, you could no longer see her. It was like she was
Yeah.
there and she wasn't. And before, other times you have entered the Starfield, you felt like I'm stationary and I'm reaching out. But now you understand that you've been moving every
Mhm.
time towards your goals. That it's your movement, not the stars and the light themselves, that is what's happening inside this pocket dimension, if you will.
Mhm.
And now that you're aware of it, you do realize that it's very much like purgatory and like how things were described to you there. And as you're kind of musing on this, your thoughts drifting momentarily.
Can I refocus?
Yes, you refocus
Please.
yourself back on the task at hand. And I need both of you to roll perception.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I've got this. I can do this. Is there anything that's added to it when I do it?
Your regular perception.
Just your regular
Just
perception.
my okay, I want to make sure. And I have to
If
roll
you
with
don't-
disadvantage.
Inspiration, that'd be great.
Remember,
Okay.
remember, Jacob still has one advantage left. Diana still has two.
Okay.
You can use
Have a bardic
these.
inspiration, that'd be cool.
I got an 18 plus 6.
Okay.
I guess
Take
I'm
it.
not. Alright, I guess I won't get that. Oh! Oh no! Ah! Back up here. 16 plus 2. 18.
Okay. 18. So, Diana, as you and Jacob are looking out,
Yeah, because 24.
and in the same direction, Jacob, you notice one of these little pinpricks of light seems to be getting brighter and brighter.
Oh boy.
So, what do I
And
see?
hold your horses.
I'm impatient.
Yes, I know this. I know you.
Because if that's what you see with an 18, what do I see with a 24?
Sure, it's a secret.
Secret. Oh, is it a secret? Are you typing to me? You are typing to me. Okay.
This secret is brought to you by Critical Hit Gaming Supplies. Make sure to remember 15% off of any order by typing TOGG 15 at their checkout.
That's not a secret.
That's not a secret. Ding! So we go through this
There you go. All right.
dust area.
Okay. Can I
I'm getting flat. I'm getting flashbacks of Laura Bailey in Critical Role. Okay.
Can Diana... She's had Jeremiah in her head before. It was very brief, but she's had him in her head before.
Mm-hmm.
Can she make the connection, like, from what specifically how Jeremiah felt to her? Can she hyper focus on that sensation to see which of those is him?
I'm going to say roll a wisdom check.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
She will also,
Also have
as
everything.
she's actually going to say her thought process out loud so Jacob knows what she's doing. So if he so chooses, he can also hyper focus on that connection he felt with Jeremiah, that Jeremiah specifically, to see if he can also... So she will
Okay.
out loud say, "Take me to the connection of Jeremiah that has already been familiar to me." That is how she would phrase it, so Jacob would understand.
Okay. And you do. I mean, you're highly intelligent.
What?
And
No.
no.
What did you say?
And
Intelligence
you know-
or wisdom, by the way?
You is a wisdom check.
Okay.
Jacob's
But
intelligent.
Jacob, you're highly intelligent.
Mhm.
And I mean, this is your wife. You know
Yeah.
this woman.
You should pretty much know by that point.
You know what she means when she says things. You know her mannerisms, her way of speaking or thinking. And you definitely get an understanding of what she's trying to get across.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
If you
And
have
was that with disadvantage?
Yes, that was with
Okay.
disadvantage. I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Jacob will.
And I am getting so scared because I rolled a high number first, and I'm like, oh dear God, it can only get worse from here.
Jacob will think. Take me to the person I had been bonded with already.
Okay.
You're
Alright.
gonna want to specify
I-
Jeremiah.
I need a
No, just-
wisdom check from you.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna want to specify Jeremiah.
Okay.
Oh,
I already asked for the wisdom.
no, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh.
Are
Would
we
you like to
relying on my
use-
dirty 20?
Would you like to use your advantage?
20. Then I rolled a 20.
Wow.
Would
Oh, you
like
got
to
two
use-
nats?
I got a natural 20 for a 22.
Damn.
Ooh, at disadvantage.
Okay.
That's insane.
That is okay. All right, so both of you begin to concentrate even more, focusing your energies on the feeling, the connection, that
Memory.
the memory, so to speak, of what you had with Jeremiah there, Jacob.
Jeremiah.
And Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was.
Jeremiah was.
Jeremiah.
was a mina 49. I don't know. Okay. But you begin to focus on that connection.
You said
And-
Jacob only has one advantage, and the rest of us have two?
Yes. And okay, now everyone has two. All right.
Cool, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
All right. So, well, now of course Eurydice still only has one because she spent one.
Well, yeah.
We'll see
But
how that goes with
And
your
I spent all my channel points giving us all advantages out of that one day.
yes. But as you focus in on this, the pinpoint of light that you noticed, Jacob, it seems to get brighter.
Thank you.
And
okay.
Diana, you noticed that one as well. It gets brighter. And for you, Diana,
The
it's the one in the middle.
That's the one she's gonna go to. And that's the one she's gonna pull Jacob with her to.
And as you move closer and closer to it, realizing now that it's you moving and not the light itself, you get to a point where you feel like you can now reach out and touch it.
Diana's going to... Because she's gonna be holding on to the hand that doesn't wear the ring.
Mhm.
Diana's going to tell Jacob to very carefully reach the ring out to it.
Jacob will, with the hand that has the ring on, if they are now close enough to where it is within touching spot, unless the star looks different, if it still looks like a star, Jacob is going to put his hand out with the ring facing it,
And just lightly...
and just kind of mutter under his breath, "Come on back, friend," and put the ring into the star, the
Okay,
light.
into the light. All right. And as you do that, the light seems to almost kind of illuminate the ring, like it's glinting off of it as it's touching it. And then it seems to fade, almost as if it is slowly but surely being absorbed by the ring itself.
And he's going to sit there for a moment and just, in his brain, "Are you there? Hello?"
All right, hold on to that thought. Eurydice.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
So,
Hello, I'm here. I'm present.
Oh,
back-
and I gave her an advantage too.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I saw that. Back with you.
So we all have two.
It feels like this force, this oppressive, almost crushing force,
Mm-hmm.
is unrelenting.
So life, yeah.
You've held it off, but it is still pushing at you
Okay.
and pushing at you. What are you doing?
Well. What? Okay. Eurydice is just gonna sigh because, you know,
Oh.
no, this is my stuff. Leave me alone. I will not be taking ideas.
You are not there, Diana.
Oh,
You
I know.
are somewhere else.
That
I
was
know.
my plan at some point. I have to think of an opening to the conversation, okay? Eurydice
One brain cell.
She's going to just say, "Hello? Anybody home?
Anybody home?
Okay.
Anyone I can speak to? I'm looking for the manager."
Excuse me.
And and as you say that, I need another Constitution save.
Oh shit.
Excuse me, your death field is not accepting my soul. And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's such prejudice towards me.
Just because I'm an elf.
I would like to speak to your death manager.
I would like to speak to Death, please.
I will find your deity, and I will make sure that they know who is responsible for this. Can't tell I've gone through too much of these conversations.
Okay, I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Once again,
Ooh.
it feels like it's crushing in on you and pushing, like its intensity has increased. And you can feel that just slowing and that just urge to drift off. But you almost feel that your physical body, you are grinding your teeth and just bearing down, as once again inside here in your mind you manage to stave it off one more time.
Ooh. It's gonna get harder and harder as it goes on, huh?
Now, Jacob,
That's me.
back as you ask your question, basically saying, hello, are you there? You instantly get a response. And it is, run now!
Oh, okay, shit.
I
All right.
need both of you to make perception checks. Both you and Diana.
Oh boy, gotta love disadvantage stuff. No. That's normally
Okay. You said perception?
15.
Yes, perception.
15.
I got a 19.
Okay. Jacob, you do not notice it until you hear Diana exclaim, like, oh crap,
Oh shit.
as the 6 lights you saw, Diana, their intensity increases almost 100-fold, as if you are not moving towards them now. They move towards you, as not only do they... It's almost like, think of comets.
Diana is going to
And they-
immediately
Hold on.
force.
Hold on. They come by and they streak
No,
past you.
they're running from something.
Or they're running towards something.
Diana is going to immediately force Jacob to look at her, and she's going to snap her fingers in front of him to make sure he's completely focused on her and goes, wake up now.
Who's what? Wow,
So
okay.
it will completely disconnect him from the meditation. When she says
He
that
needs-
out loud, she's
needs
also
to-
going to scream it mentally to try and get it to Eurydice.
Okay, so what I need is I need a wisdom check from you, Jacob.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is an 8 in total.
Oh no.
Would you like to use one of your advantages?
Would you
The
like to
advantage
use
have
a
two
phone
now.
a friend?
The
Yeah, you have
advantage
2
wouldn't
now.
do anything. The first roll I got was the low one. Not the
No,
second
you
one.
would get to
Roll again.
roll again.
Well, it's already at disadvantage, so wouldn't it just cancel
Right.
that out? So it would just be 1?
He's letting you.
I'm
Just take
allowing you to roll
Okay.
one other dice. I'm allowing you to roll one other dice, but you're having to take either the lowest of that
2.
or that next dice. Okay, so what was your highest?
My highest on the last one was 16.
Okay.
Adding
All
that
right.
total 18.
All right, and hold on. Where is that one? All right. Okay. So you had a total of 16, you said, right?
Total of 18.
Total of 18. Okay. It's not a save,
We
it's
love
a check.
you.
Just,
Yes.
We love you, God.
Okay.
You're so nice to us.
all right.
So
So,
ready to take an 8.
so you had an 18.
Mhm.
And well, we're moving on from you.
Oh boy.
Damn you.
So, Diana, you are mentally screaming what exactly?
So she's, like I said, she's gonna snap in front of Jacob's face, so he like essentially locks onto her. And
Mhm.
as she yells at him, "Wake up now!" she's essentially yelling that at the same time mentally, because it is her only thought to Eurydice.
Okay.
Because she's
So-
been in the Starfield with her before, so
Yep.
she knows what connection to look for almost right off the bat.
Yep. So, what I need from you, Diana,
Oh boy.
is I am going to need a wisdom check,
hmm
and then Eurydice, I'm going to need a wisdom save.
Hey, the save, sweet.
Well, that's good. That's good for you, Eurydice, actually.
Okay, my first roll was a 19. Now I have to do the second one.
That always hurts, doesn't it? 19 and 3 or whatever, you know.
I rolled a 19 and then a 20.
Well, it's the
So
19. then.
my total is a 21.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
You're
Uh,
welcome.
Goodness.
All right.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
You sound like one of the guys from Despicable. From Despicable Me.
No.
No. Oh.
Nada.
Shut up!
Sit here and watch the wild Eurydice calculate off of a calculator the math score for the wisdom save.
Fuck off! You're making me lose track of what numbers I've already
Okay,
calculated.
that's fair.
Yes. 24. 7.
27.
Okay.
It's good.
27.
Really?
All right. You.
Ooh.
I barely.
So,
Ooh. Nice.
Eurydice, you, as you're feeling this crushing force, once again push in on you. I need one more Constitution save, this time at advantage,
Oh, thank God.
because you hear in your mind basically Diana's voice saying, "It's time to get out. We need to get out now." You know.
Ha! They're both
Yeah, you need to
16s.
wake up now.
Yeah.
Hold on, no, that's the wrong number. It was a check? Or...
No.
Constitution save at
It's
advantage.
saving throw. This is a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
At advantage. So 16 plus 5 plus... the one from that and the one from that is... Okay, it's 23.
23. Okay. You see, you both got really lucky, or actually I said Eurydice got really lucky with that, because Diana, if you hadn't rolled higher than a 20 on that check...
She
and you
wouldn't have
hadn't
heard
rolled
me.
well, if you hadn't rolled higher than a 20 and on the check, and she hadn't rolled higher than a 25 on the save, she would have been rolling con at disadvantage.
Mhm.
If either one of
Okay.
you made one of those, it would have been a straight roll. But because you both made it, she got advantage.
Yay!
So once again, you feel this crushing, oppressive force on you, and you hold it off. And back to you, Diana. Now you have shouted out mentally and physically, as far as you can tell, in this strange environment, to Jacob, that it's time to wake up. Are you gonna try to wake up?
She's going. Yes, however, she's going to forcibly take Jacob with her,
Okay. So
just in case. So that way,
you are
like,
gonna
he tries
attempt drag
If
him.
he tries to fight her or something tries to keep him there,
Mhm.
she is purposely pulling him with her to wake up.
Okay. So one other thing I forgot to ask for is Eurydice. I will also need a wisdom check
Shit.
for the wake up. Diana,
No,
I will.
Eurydice isn't waking up yet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Diana
you-
was just giving her the warning. Whether she wakes
Yeah.
up or
Okay.
not is up to her.
Okay. So Diana, I will need a wisdom check and you're already at disadvantage because of exhaustion.
Yeah.
But for this, because you are
Yeah.
dividing your attention to Jacob,
Oh boy.
you cannot use an advantage to balance things
Okay.
out.
Ooh.
All right. All right. You haven't failed me yet, so please don't now.
Okay.
And you said a wisdom check?
Yep, check.
I got another dirty 20.
Okay. So, back in the real world, Razmith, Rogar, and the others who are present at this, you have been standing there or sitting, observing your three companions sitting in this protective circle. Diana holding the stone, the others holding onto her hand in various ways, connected to each other, seeming to be in a trance. And they have been doing this for the past 3 hours. Nothing seems to be happening. They're sitting there, their breath coming in nice and slow. And then all of a sudden, you see a little bit of movement as something must be happening. Heart rates must be increasing. Breath is coming faster. It's as if something is going on inside, wherever they are. And while you stand there waiting, you see the stone itself seem to flash with a brilliant white light
Oh boy.
as 6 just little lights about the size of an
Oh,
apple
it gave them a
each
chance to escape because it was
fly
distracted.
out and arc out overhead, almost like mini flares, for just a moment,
Oh boy.
with a little trail of light, and they seem to land somewhere, and you don't see the light anymore. I need perception checks from both Rogar and Razmith.
Oh boy.
I got an 11.
Good job.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Do any of the ones who stayed with them also get?
These
Okay.
two are watching right now. Lee is primarily pacing up and down. He is not really paying attention to little things. He's just like, on already. He's getting very impatient. So he's kind of
Like, giant flashing light is not a little thing.
no, but it's not a giant flashing light.
Oh, okay.
It's these are like little like apples. It's like light bulbs, basically a couple quick light bulbs being thrown out of this stone.
What are
And
those?
arcing over and then landing, and then no more light.
It's like one of those tiny flickers off of a firework that like just
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fireballs
of.
in the distance.
Mhm.
Who's a straight
With
boy?
advantage, I used one. I got an 8.
You used an advantage. Okay.
Damn.
and you got an
Alright.
8.
Yeah, I only have a +1, you guys. I'm built
I
for
got a
everything
plus
else.
0.
This is why you have
Oh.
Eurydices.
Oh, when your season's there.
I know, right?
All right. Okay. So
Try.
there's Rogar's. You got an 8. Razmith, what'd you get? You said an
I
11.
got an 11.
Okay.
Dumb question, DM.
Yes.
Could
Dumb
Brim
answer.
try to perceive things? As
You know
Yeah,
what?
Brim's not in there with him.
I would allow that.
Okay.
I would allow that.
oh gosh. It's a natural 20 for Brim, or
Okay.
23.
Good for
Okay.
Harim.
Because he has advantage because insight.
Then you know what I'm gonna say is Razmith and Rogar, As you
Yeah.
kind of see those lights, just kind of, real quick, kind of shoot off, and like, what the hell was that? You see Hrim he gets agitated, visibly agitated. His feathers ruffle. He puffs himself up. He starts hopping around on the branch that he's on, and making all sorts of noise. And as you kind of turn around and look, you see you are now surrounded by 6 very wispy, almost transparent forms
Oh.
that seem
Do
to be
these look
kind of
like-
hovering about 15 to 20 feet away from all of you, kind of around this circle, and they are staring in at you. They look almost humanoid,
User
but
detection
there are
thingy,
no
they're good or
there are
evil.
no legs. There are no legs. They seem to just be kind of floating.
Like
Rasmus is
genies.
gonna kind of look over at Rogard. Can you tell if these are one of those things?
Yeah, I'll fucking divine sense.
Okay.
Are they good? Are they bad? Do we hurt them? Do we not hurt them?
All right, so just double checking exactly the rules on this one because it's been a while since you used it.
Yeah, I don't ever really
Okay.
use it.
Go load up.
Are they celestial?
I doubt it.
And-
There's certainly something.
Yeah, they're
okay.
alive.
They're enlightened.
Okay, so you know that these creatures, as you activate your divine sense, these creatures are definitely undead,
Oh boy.
Oh,
and you know them to be ghosts.
Are they?
Are they good ghosts or are they bad ghosts?
Are they?
Well,
poltergeists?
here's the
Right
thing
on.
about and this is something I've had to cover. I've mentioned to you before. The divine sense is not like
Detect
detect
good or
evil in previous editions.
God damn it!
It
I've got
says-
detect good and evil.
Yeah, it says the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. That's actually flavor text, because the actual thing it says is, as an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of next turn, you know the location of these different things. Celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. It's not behind total cover. You know the type, but not its identity.
Would it be?
And
dumb
there's a
enough
little bit
to-
more, but you really don't know if it's evil or not, so to speak.
Can-
even though
can I
it's
ask
all
him?
flavor text. Okay, so you're going to attempt to ask.
Are you friend or foe?
friend or foe.
All right. And do you approach it, or are you just saying it? from
No,
where
I'm
you're at?
just staying where I'm at.
Okay. And as you speak towards this thing, they streak towards you. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh
Lovely.
shit!
And we're unconscious.
Sleep good.
Well, thank God I have
Sorry, if you're hit, it's an auto crit.
advantage. I'm taking one of my advantages.
Okay.
That's way better. I got a 20, so 23 for initiative.
Okay.
Rolled a
So
7 for my
Rasmus is
first
at
one.
23.
I got a 19.
Rogar, you said 10?
Yep, 10.
Okay, Eurydice said 19.
Shit, do I have to
Diana?
roll too?
Everybody is rolling.
Oh, my bad.
Mad.
Oh, no! I got a 24.
24. And Jacob.
I got a 15.
15. All right. And let's see here. Okay.
Beat up.
Why is it the one day we need your map, you can't use your map?
Well, there's no map for this.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Okay, there's no map for this one. So, this is what happens. Diana, you are still in the starfield at this point in time. And you just rolled to wake up. On the next round, you will be awake.
Okay.
So that is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Razmith, you are up as you have attempted to speak to these things, and they now launch themselves towards you, but you are quicker to react than they. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to recall if this was an action or a bonus action, or if it just casts when I say it does.
Oh boy.
That's a good question. What are you trying to do?
So I have a spell storing item spell, and I have actually stored a second level shatter spell into my hammer. So
Okay.
I'm allowed to use 8 of these attacks on whatever item I've stored this in. So every time I use the hammer, technically, if I wanted to, I could use it. It can only be first or second level artificer spells, so I'm using a second level shatter.
Yep.
Requires 1 action to cast. While
Yes.
holding the object,
that's
the creature
what
can
I was looking
take
for.
an action
Yeah,
to
you can
produce the
take an
spell's
action.
effect.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I was looking for.
With a spellcasting ability modifier of +4.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right. How close is the first one that just tried to run at me or float towards me?
Well, this is what I'm picturing from based on what you described, is that you've got this protection circle in the center. Protection circle is probably about 10-foot diameter, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got the three who are in the starfield in this circle, and then the rest of you guys are kind of outside it, keeping guard. And then approximately 20 feet, 15 to 20 feet from there, like from any one edge of the circle, is one of these creatures. So, like, if you are standing in one place on the circle, or outside of that circle there, Razmith,
Mm-hmm.
there would be one that is probably within 15 to 20 feet of you. There would be, think of it like a hexagon, because there are 6 of them.
Right.
So kind of like one at each face. So one of them, or 2 others, would probably be a little bit more than that because of the angles. The other 2 are quite a bit further away because they're all the way across on the other side of the circle, plus then the distance away. So it really ends up being about it would be a 60-foot diameter hexagon, and they are at the faces of the hexagon.
Okay. I was trying to see if I had.
I
Or
just.
sorry, not 60 foot. It would be 50 foot because it's
50 foot.
Yeah, 50-foot diameter.
And how far are they from him?
One of them is about 20 feet away. The other 2 are closer to 30, and then the other 3 are like quite a ways away.
All right, I'm gonna fly over to the first one.
Okay.
It's literally
I have
winged boots.
I have winged boots.
Nice.
So I'm gonna fly on over to the first one, and I'm gonna take a little wallop at it.
Okay.
Around that first one, how close would you say the next one would be? Within about 15 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Within about 15 feet from that next one, but it's going to take you, 20 feet to get to the closest one. So you'll have to mind how much movement you've actually got.
So you'd have 10 feet of movement left.
I would.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you wouldn't quite be able to get to the next one.
No, that's okay. My the spell that I want to cast is a range of 60 feet. So
then yeah.
Just wanted to make sure. So
Okay.
all right. So 18 plus.
And don't forget, you have 2 actions per turn.
Okay, 18 plus 8, so 26 to hit.
Okay. Wait.
The
2 actions.
Yeah, he has 2 actions per turn.
No. That's not how that works.
No,
He
not
has 2
attacks.
Attacks per action I have.
Oh, attacks
Yeah,
per action. My bad.
that's what I was gonna
reading
say.
it wrong. I'm like,
Exactly. Not 2
Okay.
actions
I
per
have
turn.
2
2
actions
attacks
per
per action. You only have 1 action. One
Okay.
action, 1 bonus
2
action.
Yeah.
And then the movement. and then
So-
off turn a reaction.
So I have a question then. Would it?
14.
How does him casting the spell for the action? So if
That's
he
his
used
action.
an action to attack, he
No,
could do
then he
2
couldn't-
hits, but because
Exactly.
he's casting a spell, he can only do the 1.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was
So-
making sure I under.
No worries.
Fucking,
The hammer's going to do 14 points of damage to
Mhm.
the first target I hit. And
Okay,
then
what was your attack roll? The total
was a
attack
20
roll for this spell,
was
because
a
it's
20
part of it.
Was a 20 for the attack spell itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
so that's what I was clarifying, babe. You're not attacking with the hammer. You're attacking with the spell. You're releasing the spell from the hammer, so you're
Mhm.
only rolling the spell.
Mhm.
Okie dokie then.
Yeah, when you store a spell in a spell storing item.
I was actually making an attack with the hammer first, and then I was going to set off the
Okay.
spell.
Well, that's the thing is to release the spell
It takes
from,
a.
from the item. It takes an action.
So you're actually better.
Let me explain. So it takes an action to release the spell. What you're basically doing is you're saying, okay, on this day, I've got this many spell slots, but we're not doing anything other than hanging out and maybe getting a good meal at an inn and stuff like that. So you know what? I'm going to cast some spells into the spell storing item, use up some of my spell slots because I don't really need them today. Then
Okay.
the next day, I get my spell slots back because I had a good night's sleep. But I also have basically created more spell slots by storing spells in that item. So what you're doing by using a spell out of that spell storing item is basically I'm not having to waste a spell slot to cast a spell.
Okay. So for the attack for the spell, then I rolled a 17 plus 4.
Actually,
which would be
It is a 16 Constitution save
Yeah, it is.
with a 60-foot.
Okay, so
has-
it's not an attack roll. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Each
that's why I
creature in a
picked it.
10-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a Constitution saving throw of at least 16 or higher.
okay,
Yeah,
so
that's why I
where
got
are
confused, I think.
where are you targeting the spell?
So
since
what
it's
you could
very-
actually do
hold on.
is
Let me ask him.
sorry.
This is his go. He gets to determine, and whether he does it good or bad, that's all on him. So, where are you targeting the center of this spell?
I guess
Remember, it is a 10-foot radius.
I have a question. How
Hold on.
far is each creature from each other?
It's his turn. He gets to ask that question if he wants, and he already did before.
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh.
I guess I'm gonna have it set off about 5 feet behind the target.
Okay.
So it doesn't hit you guys. Okay.
Okay. So 5 feet behind the target, directly behind it, or are you gonna put it towards?
Just
side?
just to the left, so it's heading towards the next target.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
An intelligence check. Eh?
Yeah.
Which you get a +4 in.
All right. 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay. You know how your spells work, how big of an area that you can cover, and you can see how far these things each are from each other. So you know what, if I put it a little behind and I put it about 5 feet, 10 feet this way, it's going to catch this one and this one.
Okay.
So you can figure out that if I know how big my spells work, so you're able to kind of noodle that out, so to speak. So
Okay.
it was a Constitution save. What is the
Of
DC?
16.
Okay. All right. And what happened?
Well, a sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw, or take 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
All right. So roll your damage.
All right.
It does also add a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which
8,
these are not
6,
stone,
7,
crystal, or-
15, 21.
Shoot, I can't get hit by that then. I'm made out of stone.
My
I
metal.
thought you were just black hard.
I will also add a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 21 points of damage.
Oh boy.
21 it is. All right.
Bye, Mountain.
So you let off your spell, and this booming sound occurs. And the two targets that are in this radius, they seem to kind of shake and rupture, and they're obviously in pain as you hear wails come from their incorporeal throats.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely hurt them.
Awesome. Good.
All right. You still have a little bit of movement left, and you have a bonus action.
I was actually going to ask about that.
I am going to.
Would you have needed to move since it's a casting at a range spell?
Totally up to him.
I had already moved.
Okay.
I
I mean, you're close enough to whack it now.
well,
But you
actually,
can't whack.
How dare
I
you
think
tell
I'm
guys
also-
he can or can't whack?
Yeah, he can't.
I'm going to also. Can I cast 2 spells as an action or no?
Mm-mm.
No.
Just so it's just one.
No.
Yeah, you don't really have anything else you can do.
Okay. Yeah. Then I guess I'm just gonna wallop the thing. I thought I already did it, but
You
Okay.
can't.
All right. So that is your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Eurydice,
Mm-hmm.
back in the Starfield. What
Uh-huh.
are you doing? Because you elected to not immediately try to wake up. So
Okay.
what is it you are doing?
So, Eurydice knows that the plan was for Eurydice to be a distraction while Diana and Jacob got out. So,
And now Diana told you need to wake up.
yeah, but they're still getting out.
Yeah, she doesn't know how long it's taking them, so that's fair.
Yeah. So, what Eurydice is gonna do, she's going to do Twilight Sanctuary in the stone, in the Starfield. Just
Okay.
to give her like some presence of Tenebrous, just to like push this darkness, this overwhelming darkness away from her somewhat,
Okay.
or this overwhelming presence.
All right. So I will need Eurydice's. Wait, one here. I will need Eurydice's to make a religion check.
Check. Oh, so I have disadvantage. Good.
Yep. And what was your spell again? It was Twilight what?
It's not a spell, it's a channel divinity.
Oh, that's right. Channel Divinity.
So do I still need to do it?
Yep.
And it's a check. So what do I get for that? What bonuses do I?
It's just your religion check, which looking at your sheet, you have
It's
a
a
plus
+2.
2 for your religion skill.
And it's still at disadvantage.
Yep. Six.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. Would before I adjudicate, would you like to use one of your advantages?
You know what? Fuck yeah. I want to.
Okay.
16.
That's an improvement.
That is an improvement.
That's better than 6.
Okay.
By 10.
So,
10. Impress.
you managed to draw on the essence of Tenebrous, even in this strange place, and activate this newfound power that you just recently learned you could do. As this 30-foot radius basically sphere of light emanates from you as a starting point and pushes outward against this just oppressive force. And you see as it meets it, it's almost as if it's two walls trying to fight each other, pushing
yes.
against it. It's just locked in place. Nothing moving in, nothing moving out.
Yeah, and then Eurydice's gonna be like, yo, motherfucker, what the fuck was this? You try to kill me? You can't kill me, I'm a bad bitch. Fuck off.
Okay,
And, that's her turn.
that is your turn. Okay, then at this point, Razmith,
Oh boy.
the two that you blasted with this sound wave, these two ghosts, charge straight at you.
Lovely.
And the first one attempts to strike you. And what is your AC?
16.
16.
Wait, no, it's not.
Oh, because I'm looking at 16.
Hang on. I swore I read something about it.
Mhm.
Oh, never mind. It was just a Jacob.
Yeah. It is 16. So you take, as one of these things reaches out, and its hand seems to almost like pass into you.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
You take 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right. The second one, as it approaches even closer to you, its face seems to twist and distort, parts of it extending out. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'm going to use Flash of Genius.
I was.
Okay. Let him figure out
I'm
his
sorry. I
character.
know he's still learning, so I'm like,
I
you
know,
do have
but
this,
it-
by the way.
Just let him figure out he's doing great.
So, you said a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, man.
Good thing you're using the flash of genius.
So, 14 plus 4, so 18.
Okay. So you feel this just like sense of dread seem to wash over you as for a moment you were just terrified beyond belief. But then you realize, wait a minute. This is just a ghost. This ain't nothing.
Do.
All right.
Okay.
So that's what it does. Rogar,
Uh-huh.
two of these things move towards you.
Oh, good. Come to me so I don't have to walk.
Make it easy.
And the first one attempts to reach its hands into you and does a
Oh, no.
22 hit your AC.
When it does hit my AC.
No.
So
And you
take.
take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Alright,
Oh,
so
no.
19 cut in half because I'm
Yep.
resistant or necrotic due to my race.
Pretty nice.
Is a what? 19? Would be 18,
19
would be 9.
Would be 9, exactly.
I also forgot my Twilight Sanctuary. If I'm still in it by the end of my turn, I get 1d6 plus 2 temporary hit points. So I just rolled
Yes,
that,
you do.
and I added it.
Yep. Okay. The second one that comes at you, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Should be pretty easy for you, Paladin.
29.
Jesus Christ.
Way too high. Way too high.
Man, I wonder what was gonna happen.
We have a plus 10 on my
career.
charisma save.
Mhm.
I have a 14.
I got a 0.
I have, I believe, a -1.
And then
Oh, no.
the next two,
Yep.
forget we
Which
also
is this?
kept certain
Alright.
dumbasses there to help.
Yeah.
Orion,
I thought Orion
no,
went back.
yeah, Agni
Or-
or Echo.
sorry,
Yeah.
Echo.
One of them.
Echo actually gets hit
Oh
and
no, the robot.
takes 18 points of necrotic damage.
But he's a robot.
He still takes damage.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying he's also a robot. So if there's anything that
Mhm.
Can heal him with mending?
Find out.
And
He's a robot?
then I need him to make
Oh,
a charisma save.
Oh, I should do that.
Yep.
Yes.
Give me a second.
And note, he is too far away because he's on the other side. Because basically, Rasmuth's at one point, Rogar's at another, and Agni's over here.
Oh
So
no.
he is too far away to receive the benefit of Rogar's.
Oh
aura.
boy.
Okay. Well, what about Agnes?
Roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Luck check.
11.
No.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Poor boy. Poor boy.
Be fun.
Oh no, he got a 7.
Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
All right.
No,
Okay,
not the
so-
monk. Not my robot monk.
Okay, so
Stand by my question. I'm actually really curious.
Well, we'll find out later.
hold on. Where is this? Okay, good to know. All right, so that was their turn. Jacob, just like Diana, you were in process of waking up. So your turn moves by. And now Rogar, it is your turn.
Okay, the one that hit me, I guess I'll just start with it. I'll swing my sword at it. Does a 16 hit?
That indeed does.
Okay. I'll be nice in first level Divine Smite.
Okay.
You know. So 3d8 plus one extra one for my improve, so 4d8. Plus 1d8 from being a sword, so 5d8. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, only plus 3 though.
Darn.
All right.
So 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. Very
Fun.
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of it radiant.
It's still up.
Oh, I'm hit it again.
All right.
How dare you be
Um,
nice?
So I'm sure a 19 hits then.
It definitely does.
We'll do another first level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Oh, cool. Oh, another 27.
All right. As you strike it the first time, it seems to almost tear, wisps of its form out of it. And as your second swing comes through, it just dissipates. And it's gone.
Poor guy. I will bonus action harness divine power and regain a second level spell slot.
Okay.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
That is your turn. Diana,
Hello.
you are now eyes pop open and are fully conscious. You are currently sitting down, and
Okay,
as you
I don't even
look
stand.
around, you hear combat about you. And you look around and you see Rasmuth, Rogar, Echo, and the rest of the dumbasses that are around there. Agni is one. They are in the middle of combat.
Cool. How much movement does it take to stand?
Half your movement, unless you have I think it's at the athletic feat, or what is it? Not athletic. It's a specific feat. If you don't
I
have
think
it,
it's
if you have it,
mobile.
Mobile, that's the one.
Yeah, I do
but
not have that. Okay,
then
so
after movement.
with my movement, do I have enough to get up and get to a creature that is closest to me
No.
with 30
Because-
feet of movement?
You would have
Nope,
50
because
at that point.
you'd only have 15, and that would get you basically 10 feet outside of the circle, which would mean you'd be about the closest you'd be is another 5 feet away, more likely 10 feet away from the closest ghost. But I mean, you're definitely within spellcasting range,
Mm,
Or a bow.
or a bow, or any ranged weapon, or bardic inspirations. You're pretty much in range of those to everyone in the group, because I think that's 60 feet for you. So
Because I wanted to test out my claw caps.
On a ghost?
That's close enough.
yep.
Because I
Maybe-
have a
maybe
bonus
if you-
action attack for my claws.
Oh, then
Maybe you do that next round.
So what she's gonna do is she is going to stand up regardless. And
Mhm.
then taking a look at the area around her,
Mhm.
she's going to cast Wall of Ice.
Okay.
If I can find it, give me a second. Okay, there it is. She's gonna cast Wall of Ice at 4th level. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Before you do that, I'm going to say go ahead and give me a religion check.
Religion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
you'll remember your checks are still at disadvantage.
Woohoo! I got a 22.
Okay. You know enough about these creatures you're seeing, these undead, that they are incorporeal. These are ghosts.
Does
They
that
can
mean if I
move-
summon a
they
Wall of
can-
Ice right on top of them, they don't take damage?
They can move right through stuff.
Okay. Okay, because of how the spell was phrased, so okay. You know
It-
what?
It would only take damage, and it wouldn't take anywhere near what you think if it ended its turn inside an object.
Okay.
So if it moved out, nothing.
Okay, the reason I asked is because the spell explains if you summon the spell where a creature is occupying, the creature is forced out of that space and takes damage.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Okay. Can I
Especially-
tell? Can I tell which ghost has taken the most damage?
Yeah, he's dead.
There's two of there's two of them that look like some of their form is gone. They're over by Rasmuth.
Okay, whichever one looks
The others look perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
As far
the
as you
one
can tell.
that looks the
They're dead.
most fucked, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on.
Okay.
Because it's already taken hit points. So it takes 3d12.
Mm-hmm.
So let me roll it save. Yeah. What's your DC?
16 wisdom or higher.
Yeah, I got a 19 on the die.
Yike.
Okay.
Not much you can do
So
about
it
those.
won't do shit.
That's
Please,
just
just a cantrip.
yeah, that's just luck of the dice. I mean, I've been rolling kind of middle of the road for most things
The way I
tonight.
picture
That
this,
was a good roll.
yeah, the way I picture this is Diana standing up and she's still disoriented
Hmm.
from the sudden panic. So she's just like, stops, looks at them, and goes, nah. Like she's too tired at the moment.
Yep.
Good night.
All right, so now it is Rasmuth's turn.
Oakley,
Well-
dokily.
Actually, hang on. Let me look at my bonus actions really quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss a bardic to Rogar.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. So now it's Rasmus' turn.
Now it's Rasmus' turn.
Question: does it take an action to summon my homunculus servant?
Yes.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Son
It's
of
worth
a
it, though.
bitch.
Just trust me when I say that it is worth it.
How close is the target in front of me?
It's basically about 5 feet. I mean, you moved close, so you
Okay.
moved 5 feet and you're there.
So you could reach it with your hammer of thunderbolts.
Well, you'd have to move 5 feet, but yeah.
No, his reach is 5 feet with it.
Yep.
No, a 5-foot reach means if it says you've got a 5-foot reach, that doesn't mean you can reach across 5 feet. That means from your square to the 5-foot square next to you. You have to be adjacent. He's got one 5-foot square in
Well,
between.
you still have movement, so you can just move
Yeah,
the last bit of
exactly.
movement to
It's
get to it.
It's 5 feet of I can move up here and then attack.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna waddle on next to him then.
All right.
Take a crack at it.
Okay.
So this
you're
is where he
taking-
rolls twice.
Well, it's this.
2 attacks per
Yeah,
action.
Yes. Let me handle it.
I'm asking. I'm trying to learn things too.
I know. Well, then listen. All right. So yes.
I'm not that kind of a learner.
So if you're taking the attack action, you do get 2 attacks.
Cool. I rolled a 20, so I got a 13 plus 8, so 21.
That'll hit. So roll your damage.
That is 2d6. Where is that?
Plus
D6
4.
in? 6. 4 plus 4, 14.
Okay.
How's he looking?
He's looking pretty beat up. Its form is it's lost a lot of the substance to it, but it's still holding together, but not by much.
All right, I'm gonna take another crack at him then.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess I failed that one. A 12?
That actually hits.
Holy shit!
All right.
Woohoo! So 6.
These things don't have a high.
6. So 6 plus 6 plus 4, 12, 16.
And this one, as your hammer goes through it, it just kind of disappears.
Dissipates, eh? There's nobody within 10 feet of me, correct?
No, you are about 15 feet away from the next one.
Okay, I'm gonna back up to the group.
Well, actually, no, because it was their turn and they did come attack you. So they're actually both on you. So you actually didn't even move because both of them were right up on you.
Oh.
So there is another one right next to you.
Oh, then I will not move. And I believe that will be it for my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. So that is your turn. Okay, Eurydice,
Yes.
you're in the star field.
Yes.
I need a perception check.
Really?
Actual roll.
Really?
Oh boy. Oh
This is
boy.
not because this is not a visual or auditory thing.
No.
It's like sleeping and feeling like someone's staring at you.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
You feel like Diana is no longer in the field.
Okay.
Jacob is though.
Nah.
Well, Eurydice's getting that. She is going to just she's gonna start taunting the rock. She's like, yo,
Please don't taunt the rock.
haha, you can't touch me. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
You just wanted to make the joke.
I did. I really did.
You know, you can say that
God,
and
smite
still
her.
wake
Smite
up.
her right now.
You can taunt it
Oh,
and wake
boy.
up.
No. I'm still. Eurydice is gonna take
Oh,
her time.
by the
with
way,
this.
I have a question. Does anything happen to Eurydice's connection to the Starfield when Diana stands up and takes the stone away? Because she had put it back in the bag.
Not that you know.
Okay. I was just asking, like, in general, because...
Not that you can tell.
Well, yeah, Eurydice is just gonna start shouting at it, just cursing and
Okay.
flipping the middle fingers and just like.
Yeah, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And-
So that is your turn. So that one is gone. All right. Ghost B, which is standing right next to you, Rasmuth.
Mhm.
It now attempts to swing at you,
How dare you?
and a 23. I'm pretty sure that hits,
Yeah.
Nah, reroll.
but only only 16 points of necrotic damage as its hands kind of rake through.
Question.
your
Don't
body.
stop touching me.
Can I
It's not your turn. You
actually? Can I use?
unless you got a reaction.
Yeah, the cutting words.
Yes, that is a reaction.
I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna take away a 1d10 from that. Do you want me to roll it?
Yes, you would roll that.
Okay. And I got a 10.
So you only take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so
You're
I got
welcome.
10 health back. Thank you.
Mhm. All right.
You're
so
one of our heaviest hitters. I have to keep you alive for as long as possible.
Am I though?
You really are at the moment. You and Rogar are our two strongest hitters right now.
All right. And then Rogar does a 21 hit your AC. All right. As this one swings at you for 14 points of necrotic damage, which I believe you're resistant to, so that's 7.
Easy.
Okay. Now, this one actually moves from where it's at away from Echo and goes and takes a swing at Lee.
No, not my
Oh, no.
samurai. Not my honorable samurai.
And yeah, I don't even have to look that up. I know that misses.
Was it like a 4?
Yes, actually, it was a 4 on the dice.
Fair enough.
And then the next one. All right, so
Come at me.
Rogar.
Let me test my claw caps.
Rogar,
I can attack.
You all of a sudden get 2 swings against you from a short sword in the hands of a warforged monk as he charges at you, and I'm pretty sure a 14 doesn't hit, but does a 23 hit, I should say. Did we
Yeah.
lose Rogar?
Sorry.
Maybe we lost Rogar. I can't hear him.
I don't hear
I said yeah. I had to mute really quick after I said
okay.
it.
You take 23 hits, but a 14 doesn't. So you take 9 points of slashing damage from his short sword.
Cool.
I want to test this out now. Somebody come at me.
And then that is that. Jacob,
Excuse me, what's it?
your eyes pop open. You
And
are sitting
Prim.
down. Yeah, your eyes pop open as rims. As
What a readjustment.
you are now no longer seeing from the awkward for you position of actually seeing from where you're standing directly to the more familiar seeing through Hrim's eyes from an angle where it actually can see you. And you see yourself sitting down in the circle, Diana standing up and just a little ways away from you, and ghosts
Can I help you,
attacking
ma'am?
party members.
Jacob will use half of his half movement to get up. So he only has, let's see, 15, 7 feet of movement left.
Yep, that's about right.
Are these ghosts all within 60 feet?
Babe, come look at your daughter.
Look at your son.
Did you hear me, DM?
Oh, like, you need to come look at her.
Sorry, say that again. There was a dog on the screen.
Okay. Oh, I mean, there's always a dog
So-
on the screen.
Yes, but that's a dog butt. There was a dog snoot. Uh-oh. There we go.
But
There you go, Nick.
Kitty.
Okay, so what was that
Uh,
you were saying? Sorry
the
about that.
question is, how many are within 60 feet?
Within 60 feet of you,
Yes.
all 4 that you can see.
All 4?
Yes.
So there are 4 ghosts still standing.
Yes, that's what you see. There are 4.
Okay. The immediate thing is, after standing up, he is going to quickly look to the ghosts that are not next to Rogar, knowing that Rogar just does a shit ton of damage to ghosts in general, and is going to cast Banishment at 5th level to the 2 ghosts that are not closest to Rogar.
Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me double check something. Sorry, you see 3 ghosts.
Okay, well, in that case, that changes a bit.
Yeah, you see 3 ghosts. You see 1 next to Razmith, 1 next to Rogar, 1 next to Lee, which is actually pretty close to you because he is standing just outside the circle, kind of guarding Eurydice.
Then in that case, he will hit the one at Razmith and the one at Lee
Okay.
with a 5th level banishment.
Okay. So remind me the save on that.
Charisma
is
save of 17.
Charisma of 17.
What did I miss?
I'm casting banishment on 2 creatures.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to let you determine which one are you calling number 1 and which one are you calling number 2.
I will call number 1 the one next to Razmith, and number 2 the one next to Lee.
Okay. So the one next to Lee is gone. Razmith, there's still a ghost right in your face.
All right, well, that's one gone for a minute. And now Jacob is going to look towards the direction of turn his body towards the direction of Eurydice, noticing that they're still on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So he is in preparation to potentially have to do something to fix that problem.
Okay. All right, so that is your turn. Rogar, you are up.
Okay, I guess,
And why don't you leave one thingy to me so I can try out these claw caps?
okay, I will attack the Warforged.
No! Don't attack
Okay.
my...
Wait, why are we attacking the Warforged?
He's
That
attacking
is something you
me!
missed.
He is?
Yes, he just
Oh,
hit me
yeah,
once.
jeez. Okay, no wonder you asked me
He's-
to do that
Wait,
It's
charisma
called
saving throw.
possession.
Oh, he's possessed.
He's
Okay.
possessed. Yep, yep, that makes sense. The poor boy.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Alright, I'm pretty sure he's not considered undead.
Well, maybe the
So I'll
current.
burn a 3rd level spell
Oh
slot.
no.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
We can repair him. It's fine. We have 2
Sure.
artificers who know mending.
So let's
And
see,
I know mending.
first levels 2, 3, 4. So 2. And then 3rd. Okay, so it is 4. So it's 68.
Okay, so roll it.
Oh, I don't know why I act like my plus gets any higher. I rolled a lot of ones. 18 plus 3 is 21.
21 points of damage. All right.
And then I'll smack him again.
Okay.
I'll use the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. So
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits?
Okay. Would a 15 have hit?
No.
No.
Oh, whew, I'm glad. And fuck it, I'll burn another 3rd level to, teach him a lesson.
All right.
Nice.
Because it would have been 4, 5, 6. Okay, just double counting to make sure.
Excuse me.
32.
32 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, you definitely have carved some big rents in the metal that makes up Echo's body.
Yeah.
And it is kind of put him off kilter a little bit.
Can I add
he's
something?
definitely suffering.
Can I add
Yeah.
something really stupid?
Sure.
So when Rogar hits him the hard for the second time, his hair just pops off like a Lego piece.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
God.
that's funny.
All right.
Should I? No. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
Should I?
Oh wait,
Alright.
is Echo dual wielding at the moment?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it is now Diana's turn.
So, question.
Yeah.
The level of exhaustion does not count towards attacks.
It does not.
Nope.
Okay.
It is
I
not.
just want to make sure.
No, that's
With
when you
30
start to get.
feet.
That's when you're at 3 levels of exhaustion. That's when.
30 feet. What am I closest to be able to attack? Get to.
From where you were, let's see who do we got left. Let's see this one right here. This. Okay. That one is so there's you're equal distance from the one that's next to Rogar and the one that is next to Rasmuth. Either one. So
And Rogar is also fighting Echo?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. That Ghosty Goo.
Okay.
Because I want to test this out. And I'm already annoyed enough as is. So... I'm gonna be attacking twice. I'm also using my bonus action.
Okay.
Question, because I am attacking with my claws as the bonus action, do I still get the +1 from the claw caps?
Yeah, everything. You see where it says claw caps on your sheet?
Yes.
Everything is. Both those attack rolls are going to be, +7. And then let's see here. What's your?
It's like playing.
Yeah, it's they're both of them are going to end up being +7, and then 1d4 +1.
And then
Plus-
the additional 1d4.
Plus your normal claw damage.
So it's...
Which your claw damage, normal claw damage is
1d6
actually
plus 1.
1d6.
Okay, so I'm doing 1d6 plus 1 plus
Basically-
1d4.
You're actually doing 1d6 plus 2 plus 1d4 because each has a +1, so that's
Okay. So 1d6 plus 1d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. And I have to roll to hit.
Yes, you.
And it's a +7 to hit.
That's correct.
Sweet. Oh, fuck yeah! My first one's a 20.
That's always
It's a
nice.
nat 20. Plus
Okay.
7.
Well, you don't even have to add the 7. Just so
2d6.
for this,
2d4
2d6 plus 2d4 plus 2.
Cool. Okay. I'll do the 2d6 first.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna type this out so I remember what the fuck the numbers were. So 4 plus 6 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2.
16.
Did I do the math right?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah, I don't know. What was
Okay,
what was
the
the number
2d
again?
The 2d6s, the 2d4s, and then a plus 2.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 10, 13, 14, 16 in total for damage
Okay.
for the first
Okay.
attack.
That's first attack.
And then the second one, because bonus action attack for the win. I like that I can do that.
Playing a monk without playing a monk.
But I did it this time because I got another 20.
Jesus.
So I got 2 nat 20s for my very first melee attack.
Yay!
All right. So again, 2d6 plus 2d4. Two.
I'm sorry, I'm happy about that. I just wanted to test the clock app.
Hey, you're testing them, that's for sure.
2 plus 4 plus 4 plus.
Now we just need to make sure that you do this on other
4
enemies besides
plus
ghosts.
2.
Yeah.
So
16 again.
yeah.
Okay,
No.
so a total of
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
total,
16 again.
so a total of 32. You messed this one up. It looks pretty torn up. Its form is very wispy and kind of ragged looking. And that is your turn.
I'm sorry. After she does that much damage, Diana's just gonna look at her hands and she's like, I did that?
And now it is Rasmuth's turn.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna smack the shit out of the one in front of me again.
Okay.
Why the hell not? Right. Does a 2 hit?
A 2 does not hit.
Okay. Do it again.
I highly doubt you have a total of a 2, though.
No, I rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Thank God I asked you
It
a
was
question.
it was a 10 in total
Yeah.
the first hit.
that does not hit.
Okay.
what's
The
the
second
second one?
one, 15 plus 8, so 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. So 6. 3 plus 4, so 9, 13.
13 points of damage. All right. As you smack it, and you see it is very loosely holding together.
Just blow on it.
You can attack it
Go
one more
away.
time. You can attack
No,
it
I
one
failed.
Mm-mm.
I failed my first one,
Oh.
Yep. All right.
and I've got nothing else.
Eurydice-
So that's the end of my turn.
Eurydice.
Yes.
So as you're in here taunting, I now need you to make a con save.
Con save. Is Rogar still in the vicinity?
What's your radius, Rogar?
10 feet. Oh, god damn it. I spilled my drink, sorry. That's
Oh.
10 feet.
But he hasn't moved from his spot. So
Okay,
he's-
okay, cool. That's all I really wanted to know.
So he'd still be within the 10 feet.
I still get my bless, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Bless would have ended if it's been 3 hours.
Ah, shit.
Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true.
At least it's still +5.
Yeah.
13.
13. Okay.
That's gonna hurt.
Your channel divinity that you use to create this barrier around you, you see it holding against almost like in the opposite force of darkness, and you begin taunting.
Nah.
And as you feel more and more confident, all of a sudden the light shatters.
Oh, shit.
Almost like glass.
Ah, fuck.
And
I'm sorry, I'm sorry,
And
I'm
this-
sorry.
this darkness slams into you.
How much damage do I take?
All of it.
All.
I'm
There
dead.
You
is
take
no having.
16 points of psychic damage and suffer 1 more point of exhaustion.
Ah, shit,
Oh.
okay. So, my...
Now it's your actual turn. I need a perception check.
Okay. And my checks are still at a disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. 27.
At disadvantage, 27.
I
Wow.
rolled a 16 and a 17.
Well, that'll do it.
And I have a plus 11 to my perception, so...
Hold on. All right. So you now feel Jacob is no longer in the starfield either.
Okay.
So it is your turn. What are you doing?
Now will you wake up?
Sorry, I'm thinking.
Do not purposely
I'm
taunt
not-
and
I-
antagonize shit just so you can try to make a new character.
I am not going to do that. I am deliberately thinking if Eurydice would do this, okay? And that's why I'm debating, because she's smart enough to know not to do it, but she's also dumb enough to try it.
But Diana did specifically tell her to wake up and only hold out until they were both out.
Exactly.
Yep. But you're not there.
I'm just reminding.
I know. But Eurydice, there's a point that she named the group the Dumbasses, and that she was supposed to be a member. Oh, God.
I said that while I was muted, which is ironic because she is intelligent.
Eurydice is going to try and wake up.
Okay. So I need a wisdom check.
Oh no.
No, no.
That is a
That's never
natural
a good
1
idea.
for
Oh,
a
boy.
Oh
4.
god.
Okay. Okay. So.
Oh boy.
I don't like it that he rolled.
I don't
Probably
either.
taking damage.
Okay, so that is your turn.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
All right.
You don't even get the information.
So, Rasmuth, the ghost next to you, attempts to swing at you, but I'm pretty sure a 12 does not hit.
It does not, thank God. Stop touching me with your wispy hands.
I touch you with the little hand. The little
Strong hand.
Hey,
I made these mashed potatoes with my small hand.
I like that you guys got the reference. That's the point.
I hated
Alright.
those movies so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So this one here, Rogar, you get 2 swings of a short sword at you.
Oh my god, dude, you need to.
Both are 22s.
Knock him out.
Damn
So-
you.
Both hit.
Okay.
So you take 8 points of piercing damage and 10 points of piercing damage from 2 hits
Okay.
from a short sword.
I will use my
Cool.
reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
No.
Can I have Diana use a reaction once she sees Echo attacking Rogar to just yell to Jacob? Like to talk to him?
Banish this.
Just
Well,
something
that-
quick.
Well,
Oh my
no,
God.
you don't have to. You don't have to use a reaction. You can.
Oh, okay.
You can speaking is a free action as long as you keep it short.
Diana's gonna essentially just look at Jacob and go, "Banish Echo."
Can't. It's the response.
Why?
I'm holding one. I can't recast it. The other one comes back.
He just needs to do a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I don't
Yoink.
think someone's being stupid.
And that's a 17 on the nose, thanks to his high dex save.
So he takes half as much. So he takes it'd be 12. So 6 fire damage.
Okay. All right. So it scorched him a little bit. All right. And then the one remaining ghost, which is over there as well, it now turns towards you, Diana.
Oh boy.
Fucking try me.
And yeah, I don't think a 9 hits your AC.
Nope.
Rolled low. All right. So it is now your turn, Jacob.
Has Eurydice shown any sign of struggle, anything like that from the outside?
Nothing that you can tell.
Looking around, how's the battle going, other than Rogar kind of being hit by the same person a few times?
Well, you see one ghost still by Rogar. It's looking pretty beat up. But he's also getting smacked around by the Warforged? What the hell? And then there's another ghost over by Razmith, which also does not look to be holding together very well. And then you know you've got one banished somewhere.
Currently, yeah. He knows that's pretty high. Fuck it. Jacob's going to... Oh boy. How close is Diana to Rogar and the
Like
Warforged?
right next to him.
Diana's right next to him because she went up there and started smacking the ghosts next to.
Makes it a lot
I just wanted to test the claw caps and it did phenomenally.
I'm glad you did. Now I can't hit him with a big spell.
Uh-oh.
So now
Couldn't you make it to where it's just on the edge?
he could, but he's also focusing and concentrating on keeping another thing away right now. So his brain is a little occupied. And he's also thinking of his next backup plan for a person who is still not awake. He is going to then just look towards the Warforged, and he's going to cast Firebolt, just pointing his hand towards them.
Okay.
They're wearing Killer's Warforged.
All right. So roll your attack roll for Firebolt.
Hit.
So
25
roll
to
your
hit.
25. That hits. Roll your damage.
And the damage is 24, 2 tins on the die. 20 points,
And
24 points.
as your fireball smacks into to him. Hold on.
I will say at this point, Jacob is not trying
Okay.
to be.
So right next to the body, as Echo falls, the ghost seems to like flow out as kind of these smoky wisps and reforms right next to him.
Jacob with his free action. All right, Rogar, fuck up that thing. And Jacob's going to put his attention back to holding the ghost that's already gone and thinking of the strategy of potentially pulling Eurydice forcibly out of the stone.
Okay.
Wait, what is he
So,
doing?
Rogar, you are next.
I will
He's
send you
thinking
a
of strategies.
Okay. I'll attack the ghost.
Do it.
Okay. Which one? The one that just appeared out of the
Oh,
body,
yeah.
or the one you've been hitting before?
Wait, the one I was hitting before.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the one that's attacking Diana?
Yeah.
I'll go for
Actually,
Diana.
that was Diana was the one who hit it before, so yeah. You haven't
Yeah.
hit that.
Yeah, I'll go for Diana's.
Okay.
Fine, I
Second
got my
level.
hits in. I'm content.
So 3 already. It has 1 more. So that's 4. So 6. Okay. 6. 36 for the first attack.
All right, so this one just poof, it is gone.
All right. And then I attack the other one that's next to me.
All right.
23.
That'll
I'll
hit.
burn up. All I got left is the first level. Burn all my spell slots today. I haven't done this in a while. So let's see. 3. Get 1 more. Oh, I forgot to do one extra D6 on that last one.
That was overkill. It was way dead.
Right, because you get 3.
You did
1
you
plus
did
5.
almost 3 times the amount of hit points it had left in damage.
So 30 points of damage.
30, dang.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, this one's not looking so good anymore.
That's I should have. Oh wait, I burnt all my spell slots. Never mind. I had my turn.
All right, so Diana, you're up. There is one
Question.
ghost now left standing in front of you
Okay.
as it came out of Echo's back.
Oh, sweet. Question. I know I have enough movement to get back to Eurydice, because if I can get back and forth from where I was.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away.
Diana, if she went over to Eurydice, if Diana were to immediately grab onto Eurydice's face and start shaking her, is that an action or a bonus action?
You're attempting to snap her out of something. I would call that a full-on action.
Call that a full action? Okay. Then I am going to use my bonus action to attack the ghost.
Okay, you can't quite do that with that. Because
It
the way it
literally
works
says-
is you get. It says if you take the attack action, which
I
means
have
you
a
use your
bonus
action to
action
attack.
clause.
Listen, I understand. Listen, instead of jumping in, the way those work is if it should say it right in there.
You make an
Let me
unarmed
go-
strike as a bonus action.
As a bonus action, right? But let me open this up because it's going super slow. Damn it!
If you would like, I can read it. I do have it open.
It's almost open.
Okay.
You can if you wish because it's still being slow.
All right.
While
it
shifted,
says- okay.
while shifted, you can use your elongated fangs to make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay. All right. So this is from the shifter. This is not from 2-weapon fighting. Okay, so that's a little different. Okay. That's allowable then. Because usually I'm used to because the 2-weapon fighting one is you have to take your attack action to get the bonus action attack.
Yeah,
So,
no. I literally have a bonus action that is an attack with the claws.
Yeah. There. I don't know why it took so damn long. It wasn't loading. I had to reload that whole thing. There we go.
So, to hit.
Yep.
Sweet.
Well, it says
I got.
it says while shifted. Your shifted form is a
A
full-on
tiny
fox.
So how did I get away with it last round?
Because I didn't remember that.
So now I'm confused.
So, in order for you to be able to use your bonus action to do the claw attack,
You
you
have to be
to be in your shifted form as a shifter.
Okay.
and because you have elected,
yeah, I
to
don't do
do
the
a
half
special thing.
shifty thing. I do
Yeah.
the foxy thing.
Yeah, so it's slightly different.
Okay.
Whenever you're in the fox form, you can have a bonus action to do the claw attack,
Mhm.
adding on the claw caps as well with that.
My free action. She's gonna yell at Jacob really quick and go, "Do you have a way to wake her up?"
I can. It's gonna hurt her.
That's fine. We'll just heal her.
It's gonna hurt a lot.
If I move away, it gets an attack of opportunity, doesn't it?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. Here's a weird question. Eurydice knows how to sleep now. She taught
Yeah.
herself how. Can I use sleep on
Yeah.
her now?
Well, she didn't teach herself how.
But she knows how to sleep now. Her
She
body
does.
is capable of falling asleep now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I use sleep on her? Because normally elves are immune to being put to sleep by magic.
You don't know. You've never tried.
One way to find out.
Because my logic is if I can knock her unconscious, it'll forcibly break her connection to the Starfield. Or it'll make it worse
Because
because
now
she's not
she's
willingly
asleep.
waking. Yeah.
What do you have to spell magic by chance? Could that try
No.
to bring her out? No.
I mean, I
If
have
you
some
have
ways
it-
to forcibly take her out.
Wait, does your
Do you? Okay.
I
Um,
mean,
I
I
have
might.
detect magic.
We'll
Never
find
And
out.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna cut it off right there because we're in the middle of a combat.
Mhm.
Can't
Yeah.
have a full-on conversation and discussion attack.
Oh no! She wasn't. That wasn't Diana talking to Jacob. That was just bouncing shit around.
Yeah, well, that's the point. You can't really bounce shit around
Mhm.
because that's still kind of tactics and discussing what are we doing. Your characters are in the middle of combat. They
Mhm.
wouldn't have time to make those plans.
Okay. I have another question. Only
Okay.
because I don't fully understand how it works, so bear with me. If
All right.
there's an opportunity attack, if it lands the hit, I never moved.
No,
If it
no, no,
doesn't-
no. That's only if certain creatures or characters that have the feat Sentinel. That's the only time that does that. Most everything else, yeah, it hits you, but you still make your movement. But you took a
Okay.
hit.
I'm
Really?
gonna take that chance.
Okay.
And Diana's going to immediately just like, this is on you guys, to Rogar and Echo now that he's no longer possessed. And she's
Well,
gonna turn
Echo-
and she.
On the ground unconscious.
That's fine.
He's on the
I
ground.
don't care. Either way, it's on you. And I'll let it take its opportunity attack, and she's going to go back to Eurydice.
Well, D&D Beyond has been both good and bad to me tonight.
Oh boy.
But you know what? I'm using one of my advantages.
Oh, fuck you!
Nice.
There you go.
What are we using advantage for? I've zoned out. I was reading
Hit
something.
me.
All right. So you took 12 points of
That's
necrotic damage because I know that a 23 hits you. So,
Yeah, that's fine. I don't give a fuck.
hey, think of it this way: you have used up one of my advantages.
That's true. Once she gets to Eurydice, does it take movement to crouch down to her level?
No,
Okay.
I mean you're 10 feet away. You've got 30
Okay.
feet of movement. You're good.
I'm just making sure because it's half movement to stand up. So
Yeah, well, that's because it's considering it takes more to get up than it does to just, kind of hunker down.
yeah, she's gonna crouch down and she's gonna like grab onto Eurydice's face,
Mhm.
and with her action, she's gonna shake her a little bit and try to focus on linking her mind to Eurydice's just enough as she's telling her, you need to wake up now, and essentially like assisting and trying to get Eurydice awake.
Okay, give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
While that is going on, Jacob, with another free action to talk, is going to kind of say to Rogar real fast, "Hey, if you can, move away."
So
I move after you.
16 plus 2.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay,
He's just saying that for now.
So I got an 18.
Yep. Okay.
Feel
So
good.
that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
It is Rasmuth's turn. You still have a ghost in front of you. It's not looking too pretty though.
No? Alright, I'm just gonna wallop it then.
Okay.
Alright, 13 plus 8, 21.
That'll hit.
Alright. 9, 8, that's a 2d6. So 6 plus 1 plus 4, 11.
It had exactly 11 hit points.
Nice.
That's funny. All right. So that one is gone. You
Oh,
are
oh.
now approximately 20 feet away from Rogar and the last ghost that you guys can see. Jacob still has one in banishment, but this is the last one
Okay.
you can see.
Well, then if that's the case, can I use my crossbow to shoot at it?
What are you doing with your hammer?
He
Mike.
wields it one-handed.
Yeah.
I understand that, but
Just drop it.
Are you just gonna shoot your crossbow one-handed then? And...
Oh wait, no. I have my. I'll use my lightning launchers instead, because that's part of my armor.
Yeah, that's his gauntlets.
There you go.
I'll
Okay,
do that instead.
you'll do that. All right.
Ooh, how's a 20?
Natural.
Natural 20, so 28.
Natural
That's how-
20. Well,
That's
no,
a 2d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
your
If
lightning
it was a
launchers, why do
natural
you have
20?
it listed? Hold on, I'm asking a question here.
Oh, gotcha.
Looking at your sheet, it's got it listed. It's got it listed twice.
Twice. One's based off my dexterity. One's
One's-
based off of my actual infiltrator armor. I was going off the place +8 one.
Yeah, then that's what it should be then. Yep. Because I was just wondering why there's 2 there. All right.
Yeah, I don't recall. The infiltrator armor gives me the launchers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's-
One is based off his strength, one is based off his
Yeah.
dex.
Yeah. All right.
So-
Because
So,
of how he's built.
So that's a 2d6.
so
Plus
2d6 plus 4.
All right. Okay, 6 plus 5 plus 4, 11, 15.
You're fucking kidding me.
four.
He had first you take out the one that has 11 hit points. With 11 hit points. Now you take out the one that has 15 hit points with 15 hit points.
Hey!
So right on the money, both of them.
Sweet.
Okay. So
All that's
right
left is the
now,
one that's
you guys-
banished.
you guys can see no more ghosts. Okay. And that was the end of your turn, Rasmuth, unless you plan on
Yep.
doing any bonus action things. Okay.
Not really.
So
Are we
Eurydice-
out of...
Eurydice.
Yes.
Not quite. Not quite
Okay.
yet. Eurydice. You took 34 points of damage.
Oh no.
Are
It
you
is
down?
now. It is now your turn,
Uh huh.
and if you are still up, you need to make a wisdom check. This time, it is not with disadvantage because you kind of feel like almost like there's a hand reaching down for you, trying to help pull you up.
Okay.
Another natural 1.
Really?
Yikes.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
not good.
Can I
That is
give her
not-
one of my advantages?
We
Nope.
talked about that before, and no, not
Do you still
anymore.
have one?
Nope.
Can I give her
If
one?
someone wants to buy her one,
I
with
have the points to do so.
then you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure no one else is doing it before I buy this.
Nope. I don't have enough
Okay.
points.
Okay.
For once in my life.
There you
All
go.
right. So
Now you have advantage. Now
get
you
it.
can use it.
Okay.
You're welcome. I
There you
have
go.
no points left.
Okay. It's a check, right?
Yep.
Does she still get the... No, those are saves.
11.
Motherfucker.
All right. 11.
It's better than
So-
a one.
Motherfucker.
So, Diana, you feel Eurydice's consciousness come up as she comes awake
Oh, thank God.
long enough for her to grab her head and scream as you take 16 more points of necrotic damage.
Eurydice
Boy.
is down.
Oh boy.
We still in initiative?
I'm sure we are.
Nope, you're no longer in initiative.
Cool.
Well,
I'm
actually, are you
immediately...
gonna- hold on. Are you going to maintain your concentration the entire minute to keep that thing banished?
Does it seem that Eurydice is back?
You saw her come back, and then you saw her grab her head, scream, and like she's down.
She's got a nosebleed. She's bleeding from her ears. She's
Diana,
So then
Ah.
Jacob is going to maintain concentration for a minute.
Okay, so then we're out
Diana-
of initiative.
yep, Diana's immediately going to use her True Love's Kiss at a 5th level for Eurydice, so she gets...
Yeah, roll for it then.
Yeah, I'm looking up how many I need to roll. Okay, 3rd or higher,
It's-
you add an additional 1d6.
Lots. it's lots.
I'll just
so-
healing hands myself for 12.
Nice.
All
Okay,
right.
so 2d6 plus 3d6 plus 4d6 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Okay, hold on. Which level are you casting it at?
5th.
At 5th level. Okay. So, and that is
Any spell
1d6
3rd or higher increases by
Right.
1d6.
exactly.
Above
Well-
2nd, my bad.
Yep. So that means it's 5d6 total.
Plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay.
Mhm. Well, it's 2d6 and then you get an additional one. So yeah, 5d6 total plus your spellcasting modifier.
All right, I'm gonna count these out. So give me a second. 6,
1001.
3, 6, 6, 2, and then plus 4. So,
Okay.
6, 12,
30 exact.
18, 20, 27 hit points back.
Sweet.
Okay.
So you're
So
not
you're
down
not-
and you have health.
Yep. You are now at 27 hit points positive.
Yay!
Would suck if you gave all of that to her and he would be like, she's still negative 13 health points.
Yeah.
That's why I used it at 5th level.
Jacob cast mental prison back into the ground with you.
Good
Yes.
job. Good job.
Tainted by the stone, you must be cleansed.
I'm just gonna keep holding Eurydice for a bit in kind of like a protective older sister grasp, like you were not coming near this small bean.
Aw.
Now that she's awake.
Yeah, Eurydice is kind of like there's a gasp for air, but then there's just like a my head hurts. I'm going to bed.
Now I do need Eurydice. Please roll a death save for Echo.
Oh
Shit.
no!
Yep.
How do death saves work, by the way?
roll a
Basically,
No! An
you
11.
roll a d20.
An 11.
okay, so
11.
that's one success. If you get a 10 or higher, that's a success. If you get 9 or lower, that's a failure. If you get 3 failures before you get 3 successes, you're fucking dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what if you
Yeah.
get 3
Fucking
successes?
Then you're
Before-
You're awake
stable.
with 1 hit point.
No,
You're
you're
stable.
stable at 0.
But if you roll a natural 20,
If you roll a natural 20, you
You'll-
instantly pop up to 1 hit point and
Okay.
you're awake. If you roll a natural
So-
1, you take 2 failures immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how I died the first
what
time.
happens if you have all 3 successes but 2 failures?
Then you're no, it doesn't matter. Once you get 3 successes, then
it
you are stable.
restarts?
No, it doesn't restart at all. You're stable. That means you're at 0, but you're not dying.
You're just
anymore.
unconscious.
Yeah, you're taking a
Oh,
nap.
you get 3. So
You
you,
only need
roll
3
each
passes.
turn until you
Mhm.
either get 3 saves or fails or someone heals you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm sorry. I never understood how any of that worked. So
And the-
I'm sorry for the questions.
No, you're fine.
Glad you
That's
didn't go
alright.
down.
That's all right. Okay, so he's got 1 success.
He's not doing anything.
So my question from earlier, actually, you know what?
Is he
She's just,
breathing?
no, she's just gonna turn to Rasmuth and go, technically he's a robot. Can you fix him?
God, can I fix him?
God.
Using mending?
Yep, I
Like,
will say,
he-
guys,
Hold on.
mending takes 1 minute to cast. He can die before then.
Yeah,
That is true.
Eurydice
10 rounds to roll.
Eurydice
Yeah.
hearing that the
How about I
robot,
just...
the robot
can-
comment
I
will.
can't cast this.
Use a cure wounds, you guys.
Okay.
He's a
Well, because he's a
warforged.
warforged. That's why I
Okay.
was thinking mending.
They're
would-
They're humanoids. They're
Oh,
hominoids.
okay.
They're
The
hom-
hominoids.
They're
They're
homo-
hominoids.
Gay.
Hominids.
Homosexual,
Hemoglobin.
They are still living.
Humanid.
Yeah, boom up.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
So while they're doing that, Diana's going to look over at Jacob. Because has it been a minute?
I hope not.
Well, Eurydice is.
Are you waiting a minute?
Okay, Jacob's
Because
waiting a minute. Jacob's not
because-
moving.
Yeah, because he wanted to finish the whole, and I don't know
Oh yeah.
time duration of healing Eurydice and healing Echo and all that jazz.
Well,
Uh,
we're not really an initiative, but at the same time, time is of the essence.
Eurydice,
Okay.
upon hearing the robot comment and the mending thing, she'll like kind of look up, tilt up her head, just like, probably notice the dead robot on the ground because of her perception. And
Yep.
she'll like,
And roll another death save for him while you're
no.
figuring out what's going on.
oh shit, that's a 5.
Okay,
Oh,
so that's 1 success, 1 fail.
Oh no, my child.
Rolling for your life right now. Roll better.
Eurydice will get up, and be like, wait, no, none of my internal organs hurt. It's just my head. She'll like clutch her head in pain.
Diana will help her walk over.
And she'll go over to the robot boy and she'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and just mark it off. And he is good. So,
Would have been interesting to see those saves, though. All fails.
all right,
Hey,
so
that's
I just
8 plus 3 is 11.
that's some good healing.
Mm-hmm.
so
Hey,
he's
my
healed
boy is
11 hit
alive.
points. He's alive. All right, so
Someone needs to go
The
find his hair.
It's in the.
I'm sure it
toy box.
won't bend in with the surrounding area.
Jacob's not moving.
Diana's
So-
gonna wait the full minute until Jacob is done, and then she's going to ask him, so did it work?
Rather than saying anything aloud, he is going to go back and just speak in his brain again. So,
Are you there, Jeremiah?
Are you there?
I guess
God?
the question
You're
is, do you still wish to be called Jeremiah, or do you have a different name?
Are you there, Jeremiah? It's me, Jacob. Ah,
Hello? Is this thing on?
Test,
God?
test. 1, 2.
it is you.
Oh,
Goodness,
hello, friend.
I'm not in there anymore. It was impressive. Empty.
Okay. Jacob is now both speaking in his brain, and part of his words are just being said aloud on accident, of just not being used to speaking in his brain again to a different entity other than him and a horse.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my horse could have attacked.
Yep, it could have.
Could've.
Could have.
But hey, the horse also could have been possessed.
True.
Hey, no pun intended.
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been pretty funny to see a horse being possessed. So he specified that it was empty, and what was the other word that you said?
Impressive.
Oppressive and painful.
Oh. I'm very sorry that you had to go through that.
Is Diana hearing him talking out loud, but clearly not to any of them? She's going to be like, so it worked. Jeremiah is in your head again.
And again, and he's gonna say it aloud, it is still Jeremiah, correct?
I think so. Yes. I am still myself. But pieces are missing.
Oh.
The siphoning of. Oh God.
I think this soul has
The
PTSD.
pain. Promise me. Never again.
Plan on putting, and he is going to outright. I don't plan on ever putting you back in that place ever again.
Diana is gonna pipe up going, technically speaking, we didn't want to do the rescue attempt in the first place because of what happened, but we weren't sure if it was gonna do a wonderful backlash of, oh, I'm just gonna keep all of you.
Meanwhile, Eurydice is 20 feet away, throwing up.
That's
Probably,
fair.
yeah,
That is
you-
fair.
you have a horrible headache.
Oh,
You
yeah.
still are suffering from the exhaustion.
Yeah,
levels.
I feel like her nose is still bleeding.
Both Jacob and Eurydice chilling at that pretty exhausted state.
Mhm.
He will then just continue. Well, did you ever get a name of what this thing is?
No.
Okay.
It's just. It's power. It drew at my life, my essence. Pieces taken. Just pulled away.
I just thought of a horrid idea.
If
Does it
it's
involve
putting him
walking him back
in,
in the
it's not
stone?
happening. Get back.
No, quite the opposite, actually.
Are we pulling the thing out?
I'm gonna need
Her
to do a
silence spoke
ritual
volumes.
first. I need to do a ritual first before I tell you what my plan is based on the information I get from it.
If you're going back in there, Jacob's very much against that right now.
Oh, no. No one would be entering the stone.
Jacob will now kind of go back to just speaking in his brain after realizing that he was probably talking aloud. So,
Oh, Diana is gonna tap Jacob's shoulder because she heard the beginning part of their conversation and how he said it was like oppressive and whatnot. She is going to ask Jacob to ask Jeremiah, did it feel almost like it was feeding off of his life? Like using his energy to maintain itself?
he will relay the same question.
And you hear in your head, he says, in a way, but not, it didn't feel like it needed to maintain itself. It was more building power.
Okay.
growing.
Oh boy.
It works for my idea.
Jacob relays it aloud. So, new issue. It is gaining power passively.
Okay, I'll just ask. Are you saying this out loud?
Yes, that's specifically what he said. He's saying that to the group as a whole.
Mhm.
Whatever entity is in this thing, it is gaining power by siphoning the beings that are within this place.
Yeah, no, I can attest to that. It felt like it was trying to
So-
put me to sleep. Forcibly.
Hypothetically
Like it was
speaking.
crushing me.
Hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
if it's using anything that this stone absorbs as
There you
its power source, what happens if you take everything out of it?
We're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to do that. I'm
It's
not
like emptying
distracting that thing
emptying
again. and
somebody's overflowing trash can bin. You don't know what's inside of it.
I'm not letting anyone back into that stone because that's no. Listen to
Not
me.
going in. We take it to not this realm, if we can. It's gonna take a while to do this. We take it to not this realm and try to release everything inside of it in that plane of existence, and then we shut the door.
Like purgatory.
Not in this place.
Exactly. If we
Raz, it's a
release
long story.
everything into purgatory where all of the souls belong and leave them there, that takes away the power source.
DM, does Eurydice know? Can Eurydice connect the pieces that the ghosts got out of there because Eurydice drew the stone's attention to herself? All of it to herself?
Give me intelligence check.
Motherfucker, and
So
these
what
natural
happened
ones.
No,
Question. Would
you're
Diana,
not sure. You're not sure.
after their time in there and seeing the spirit, like, having seen how many spirits that they just had to fight and how many she saw zip past them before they got out themselves, would Diana piece it together that they were purposely released because the stone saw them as a threat and wanted to deal with them outside of it?
Give me an intelligence check.
It's a good ballpark question.
Yeah, but you still have disadvantage with the.
It's fine.
Yep.
I got a 19.
With disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I'm getting great rolls tonight, okay?
All right. So
My dice feels bad because I'm crippled.
with that roll, you think that those were basically those had permission. That's the best way you can put it, is those things were let loose.
Does she
Who
make
let
a
the
pact?
ghosts
And-
out? Boo, boo, boo.
Yeah, and Jacob,
That's me.
you hear in your head, based on what some of the others have said out loud, and you recall that Jeremiah can hear what you hear.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, interesting theories, but no. It's... How do I put this best? It's not alive, but I misspoke by saying growing in power. Because while it is, that's not really it. It's awakening.
Oh, so rather than growing, it's just innate.
Yes. It's... Let me say this.
It's like a battery. It's charging up.
You somehow found me. I don't know how.
You're welcome. Not that she hears this, but you're welcome.
But do you know the hundreds of thousands of others? Have you met them? Have spoken to them?
The
Do
ones-
you know that? Do you know their names? Because I believe the only way you found me was from this bond we share through the ring.
I can
And to
agree with that.
pull me free? Luck, skill, power, all the stars must have aligned.
That's one way to put it.
To get all those others, or even one more. I believe such a task nigh impossible. Nor would it probably matter in the grand scheme.
I'm sharing with the class, Mr. Inquisitive Face.
Jacob's going to continue speaking in his brain.
Offended.
Okay.
Look, you took him away. He's talking. He's getting his chance to talk to him again.
You got him back.
He did, and that's why he is talking to him.
Eurydice is just slowly starting to take a nap on Lee. She's just leaning on him, and she's just leaning further and further
Diana's,
onto him.
because she's not getting answered, Diana's gonna be slightly annoyed, and she's just gonna walk over to Rogar and Rasmus and go, I help him get his friend back, and the first thing he does is fucking ignore me.
That's what
I'm
to know.
sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean to intrude here because I don't really know what's going on. If I was just being in touch with my friend, I'm with you like all the time, so yeah, I'd be talking to him for just a moment.
Well, you see,
Yeah, but
Rasmus-
generally when a question
Or
is asked,
her.
you don't just flat face ignore the other person and not answer.
Well, you see, guys, here's the thing.
Maybe he's thinking and he just thought a little too long
No,
on it.
no. I know Jacob, and I know for a damn fact he can actually hear me, and he's just choosing to ignore me. He
What
does
if
it
the
a
voice
lot.
inside of his head spoke over you?
But guys, here's the thing. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, and then Eurydice just takes a nap.
Well, that's interesting. Do you want me to get my horse to ask? I feel that's intrusive now.
Do it.
Everyone just.
I asked a question, and I got blatantly ignored. And quite frankly, at 4 months pregnant, I want to throw something at him, and I can't.
You got left on red.
Rasmus just picks up a rock, the very small rock.
I'll just
Throw it at
cast
his
Mage
back or
Hand
lower. Don't hit him in the
pet-
head.
I'll cast Mage Hand to pet Diana to calm her down. I remember this worked in the past.
It's definitely working now because the moment she feels the rubbing between her ears, you can just see her back sway and shrink as she just goes docile.
I forgot about that.
The one way
She's like-
to calm her down.
Yeah. Like as your hand is rubbing back and forth on her head, her body's just kind of moving with the motion, just accepting it.
All right, so Jacob, in your head, you said you were having more of a conversation.
I feel like there's a way that I can get potentially more memories and such back for you. And maybe help with the missing pieces. It may not be perfect, so to speak, but I guess this is real quick, DM question wise. Would Jacob know of the aspects of a greater restoration spell?
You know that there are divine spells and divine powers. Some that are quite miraculous that have been known to restore people from some pretty severe conditions, including amnesia and things like that. So it's like, okay, yeah, there may be magics like that we could have access to.
Okay, and
I feel like it would be different though because pieces of his literal soul are missing.
yeah, he can only potentially gain back memories. He wouldn't be able to gain back his person right now.
Yeah, but aren't memories attached to the soul?
Depends on who you ask.
Because, you could easily perfectly recreate a person's body 100% identical, and if their person is not in it, they will not have any of the memories.
And again,
And there's
that
a lot of
comes down
times
to,
where when people go brain dead and then possibly wake up from a coma, it's very, very unlikely, but there are a couple of cases where they have nothing of who they once were.
again,
It's
that
like
comes
an
down-
entirely different person took the body.
it's
Yeah.
100% a completely different discussion that's way bigger than D&D.
Yep.
Well, no, because
That-
like
that-
within
that's for
D&D,
another
magical wise, if pieces of his literal soul are missing, you can't get those memories back attached to
Well,
those pieces.
Well, again,
Right.
th-
Divine
this,
magic.
this is the thing. All of this, real world and or D&D, all of it. There's no 100% scientific data. Nothing that
We're
clearly
talking
says.
science wise.
Well,
I'm
no, no.
talking like
No, and hear me out. There is no data of any kind to prove one way or another what the answer is. So this is a huge philosophical discussion that we're not going to spend the time getting into. Okay, because as as far as you know, okay, yeah, maybe memories are attached to the soul. That's one theory. Maybe they're not. That's another theory. Everyone has their own view and their own thoughts on it, but nobody has proof one way or the other.
All I know is
So-
if you hit your head really hard, you'll kind of forget some shit.
That's
yes. Yeah, Galar agrees. Oh, yes, that's very true.
I thought
When'd you
Galar
get
and
here?
them were Galar and them were like way ahead.
When did you come back?
She ran back just to say that one liner and then smacked
Just
Rasmus
message. She
on the
just
back of the head.
pulls out her little sending stone. Yeah.
No, so
But yeah, he just kind of mentions that there may be a way that it's interesting because you are connected to me. I wonder if it's something that if it's done to me, it would translate to you. Much like going into the Starfield, when you were brought into that place through another person, you were siphoned out, and much like how we could bring you back in because of a connection that we share. Theories.
interesting. Very interesting. It's a good theory. I know not much of the divine arts, but the theory is sound.
Weird question.
From an arcane standpoint,
Talking.
I could see how the links between the weave and yes, the energy flows would possibly work together in
I
such
have a
a
stupid yes or no question. Can
Hold on.
Diana still shift as a fox while pregnant?
yes.
Okay.
Oh. Baby
You're just a
fox.
pregnant- You're just a pregnant fox.
Okay.
Okay. so-
Diana's just asleep in her fox form in Eurydice's lap.
Okay.
She said fuck
Yeah.
it. She went to
Meanwhile-
sleep.
While Eurydice is asleep, Lee kind of brushes her,
Oh,
her
shut
hair
up.
behind her ear.
Oh,
little
shut
bit.
up.
You're the one who made the decision to have an NPC love interest.
I know, and I hate it, but it's not just that. It's
Fair.
a bunch of other stuff too. He just does the
He
savvy
brushes your
romantic
forehead
stuff
and
it's
blows you
adorable.
soft kisses of nothing.
All I know is you lean forward and your face goes, "Hello, I am the light of Christmas past."
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
sun's like right there, and I
I-
don't feel like moving out of the way. If you want to see my face that much,
No,
start
I-
before
I
the
think
sun
it's-
gets up.
I think it's cool because
Yeah.
it's like,
That's the
super
holy
power.
glow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's like
see
a
a Cooper at
superpower.
the mailbox.
Do you see?
All right.
Rupert?
so
Jacob,
that's what you hear from him.
Jacob will then just kind of. It's a small mumbling aloud. Well, if that's the case, then we may need to go. Most miraculous. Probably something that's just as good enough to go on the eyes would probably be good enough to do with the brain.
Yes. Perhaps. Maybe something can be done for both of us.
Great. But it's good to have you back.
It is good to be back. And that is where we will end for tonight.
Woo!
So, thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, we went a little bit over, almost half an hour over. Some of us are tired. Some of us
And
have
to
to
be
use the
fair, we took
bathroom.
a 30-minute refresher course.
Yes, we did. But all right, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you had a fun time. I know I had a fun time. I hope my players had a fun time.
Oh yeah.
No, it was the worst.
No, it was
It was
horrible.
Oh, horrible.
Those 2
Don't
nat
forget-
20s in a row.
yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, your privacies didn't even die this episode. How dare you?
Yes. So don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is Tailspire Collaborative Build Stream. And also, again, Heart to Blackest Heart Episode 4, where we will have Jacob and Rogar, the Cut Brothers, at 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday. Going into, well, maybe talking a little bit about the era and their feelings on things, and just kind of seeing what's up. So I hope to see you for that.
Questions.
Oh, yes. Well, make sure you put them in the Discord, okay? Or on our Twitter. Ask us the questions. Or just show up and type them into chat.
Yeah.
But that's it. We hope to see you guys there. So thanks again, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.